As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Chairgate. Deb just sat down. I went, good evening, everybody, by the way. Deb sat down. I touched it. This one's going. I went, oh, do you want this one? I went, no one's at the back. And look at that.
Oh, Ruth.
Sorry, I shouldn't do that, me in chairs, should I? Everyone gets very nervous. Very nervous. Is there a little button, yeah. Michael? Little button.
Little button. That one.
I thought I could just take it really easy. 20 seconds he's on here.
That's too forward.
Can you sort this one out?
A bit too forward, is it?
There we go. There we go. We should have done this in the break, shouldn't we? But nah.
It's noisy as well. I can't fidget. Listen.
Deb not fidgeting. That's not going to work either. We'll sort all of this out. We were going to start this show, by the way, professionally.
We were.
And then at the 11th second thought, no, why change that bit of a lifetime?
Well, yeah.
It's been so long since I've worked with Deb, we just thought we might as well just go back to, the old days, really.
It was just going to be chaos anyway at some point, wasn't it?
And we were going to start as well, until we realised that some people might have HD with me close to the camera going, these are lovely. But I thought that's just going to scare everybody, quite frankly. It's going to frighten everybody. But I'm going to tell you now, this nuggetness is going to be scrumptious. Then we'll introduce everybody, because we have kind of just...
We'll start again.
Yeah, we'll edit all of that out later. So good evening. It's been lovely today, hasn't it? The sun's been shining, the birds have been singing, the lambs have been leaping.
cats have been rolling in the dirt.
My cats haven't.
Haven't they?
No,
Oh no,
they're
your
house
cats are well behaved.
Yeah, they've just been fighting. Yeah, that's another story. It's lovely to have you company. My name is Ruth Lynette, going to take you through the next 4 hours with the gorgeous Deb. We have the team on board today. We've got Tom. Are you there? He's there.
He's there.
Tom's working his little socks off already behind the scenes there. We've got Becky, we've got Kenny in the gallery. There they are. There they are. Bless them. And we've got Michaela on floor. Sorry, Michael. Michael on floor. There we go. I thought Michaela was quite nice today.
Yeah, I do like Michaela.
I found it quite.
Yeah, on occasion.
I've worked with you for a long while, have I say?
No, yes, Mrs.
Exciting. Exciting.
Uh-oh.
So, what have we got tonight? Oodles and strudels for you tonight. Loads and loads of those. This is going to be a nuggety showcase from a rather large nugget myself. Coming up, 7 o'clock tonight. These are going to fly. Absolutely, these are going to go. We've got crazy lace agate, polished fancy jasper, serpentine and rhodonite, and I'd have to say we've all been going a bit bonkers over these. They feel amazing.
They are lovely.
They're incredible. I don't know if I've got a favourite or not really. I've been trying to have a little... I flitter. I go for the rhodonite and then I change my mind and I like all the different... I don't know. I don't know. But you can get them all. That's the thing. So 7 o'clock, a bit of a nuggety showcase.
They work so well together, don't they?
Yeah, don't they just? They're gorgeous, aren't they? And we've got mookite.
Look.
Look at these beauties. Apparently you've got some facts on mookite, Michael, I've been told. Oh, okay. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll come to that later on. Because these aren't coming up just yet. These are coming up in a little while. Don't they look fabulous, though? So you've got these fabulous, beautiful, beautiful mookite stones. 6:30, they are going to be heading your way. In fact, I found out a little cherubby nugget of something about mookite earlier on.
Have you?
Yeah.
Earlier on today?
Earlier on when I was having a little look. And I was diving into Western Australia to the Mooka Creek and then just did a bit more research. Went, I didn't know that that's where they kind of came from, what they kind of came from. Michael probably knows.
No.
He's an expert.
An expert.
He knows already. Anything I've got to say, he's going to just,
I'm going to blow it out.
higher. You are going to blow me out of the water today, absolutely. I've got to show you the aquamarine slabs.
I love that.
Never seen these. Never seen these. These are gorgeous. Got some beautiful opals for you as well today, obviously being opal day. Look at those for summer. Linen trousers, gin and tonic, aquamarine slabs.
Yeah.
What more do you need in your life? What more?
Not
They're
much,
no,
to be honest.
No, Bradley
No.
Cooper, but that's I'm giving up on that. Having
Yeah.
to give up on that, sadly. Did you see him? He was beautiful, wasn't he, at the awards?
I didn't see.
Oh,
No, I didn't see.
I did. I recorded it.
Yeah. How many times you watched it?
A couple. A couple.
Couple of hundred.
Couple of hundred, yeah. Oh, crikey, right. Let me bring the boxes over here. We're miles away. It's all right, I can lean. It's all good. Don't panic. I'm strapped in now, ready to go. No falling off. I met a couple of our gorgeous customers.
we should.
What was that?
Get your seatbelt.
Ching, ching. Met a couple of our lovely customers in the workshops earlier on, and one of the ladies went, "Oh, it's you. You're the one that fell off the chair." Yes, I am. Yes. Anyway, this is what I needed. This is what I need some glue. That's what I needed to keep me where I needed to be. And no mess and no waste either. So there we go. That's what I needed. Some of your cement. So this is kind of multi-purpose, isn't it?
It is, yeah, really good because you've got the super tiny little point on there, so
Yeah.
you can get, if you've got knots in a stretchy bracelet, sometimes it's difficult to actually get nail varnish in there. These are perfect because you can actually get in there to put the glue on the knot.
Yeah, it's really
without getting all of your
directional, isn't it?
gemstones completely wrecked.
Yeah,
So
which is
it's-
not what you want.
No.
But we only have 16 of these because they are super popular, and it's just one of those things that you need in your stash, and we never know kind of when we're going to get them. We sell sort of hundreds of these by the time, so we haven't got very many of those at
Good
all.
for your pearls as well.
Yeah, exactly. And if you pearl knot,
Yeah.
that's the thing, you don't want your glue on your gemstones.
No.
You want to keep it clear of that, and that can be a little bit difficult sometimes. But yeah, lots of other use on that. But it's really strong as well, isn't it? It's really good.
Yeah.
Does
I
what
use
says on the
it
tin.
for quite big cabochons. actually sticking them onto flattened out ribbon cord ends. And if I don't want to do loads of wire work around it, it's a really good way to
definitely.
work the cabochons. So.
Exactly, keeps the full body of the cabochon free as well on that one. So not very many of those at all. Oh, even my tablets over there. Let me grab my little jewellery maker tablet. Come on, lovely. Well, I was starting off over there and I just went, I haven't seen Deb for so long. Let's just come over here. So we kind of did a last minute shifty.
That's
what
where we
threw
got
us.
into trouble with the chairs, isn't it?
That's what happened. Liz, hello, darling. You all right? Liz says, hello, lovely Ruth and Deb. Careful there. We don't need any more YouTube episodes. Have a great evening. There's bound to be, though, isn't there? Let's be fair, Liz. There's just bound to be. Should see the crash mats they put out here for me today as well. Very nice of them. I must email Chloe about another chair. I keep forgetting, and then every time I come in, I'm like, because we both need one of these, really, don't we?
I'm a bit worried about this.
Are you? So you're going to let me have it in a minute. Thanks. Marina, very well done to you. Catherine, Pauline, Shandy, Teresa. We're not going to have enough. We're not going to have enough of these, are we? These are so glorious.
And the thing is, when I see them, I usually multi-buy because I know that we don't always have them in stock.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You can get through loads.
Yeah, you do that. I think I might have just said them with the glue that these are so glorious. It's glue. It's not glorious, but I was actually looking at the nuggets again. I was looking at that, going, yeah, this is rigged. These are so glorious. Going, it's glue, Ruth. Everyone at home's going, really?
But
really?
it's essential.
Yeah, it is.
So it
One
could
of
be
your tools.
glorious as well.
Exactly. The end result could be glorious.
Indeed.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Right, let's pop these on. Oh my word, hello. Oh my goodness me. Big collar necklace. That'd be amazing if you wanted to go all gemstone-tastic on these.
Quite Egyptian looking.
Very much so. I was about to do a walk like Egyptian. I think that's what my dad calls that the Icky Chicky song. Walk like an Egyptian. Icky Chicky, Icky Chicky. Proper dad thing, isn't it, that? He thinks he's really funny. Love you, Dad, if you watch it. But yeah, the Icky Chicky. Is that the Icky Chicky song? No, Dad, no. But it is. It's very Egyptian. If he's watching at home right now, hello, Daddy. 770 carats of light blue mixed stone jasper bars. You take one of those out and you're going to perhaps wire wrap that or just drop that down on its own. I mean, you're going to have something absolutely fabulous as it is. But it's the detail, isn't it? It's how different every single one of these bars of gemstone are that makes them so attractive on the eye. I mean, they're incredible, and they're summer colours again
as well.
Yeah,
and the smaller ones, fantastic for rings.
Yes, absolutely. There you go. If you see one of those, and this should be coming in at £16.95, which I think is pretty. When you got 770 carats, I think that's fantastic. Yeah. To be perfectly honest, I mean, you imagine if you were to put all of those on one big collar necklace.
Oh, I'd love it.
It'd be fab.
Yeah,
absolutely fabulous. Proper talking point, conversation stopper and a conversation starter at the same time. The other way around, probably. But £12.95. There's a lot on there as well. You've got a lot on that strand, but because you've got that graduation in terms of sizes, like you said, you could take one or two of those off and make a ring. But let's just go the whole hoglet. Because actually, wonderful sort of open neckline. I mean, that could look absolutely fantastic. Let me sit those down properly. There we go. Probably, I don't know, maybe it's too much for a big old, I don't know.
No, it's not too much.
Go big or go home.
Go big, yeah.
We're not going home, so
more is more.
Absolutely. And at £12.95, they are fabulous. They are really, really fabulous. And I think we all love the variety of colours and patterns that we get from jasper. It's like a work of art, really, isn't it? It's like something from a painter's palette. But very well done indeed on those. Fabulous price as well. Beautiful. Right, black spinel. These, I love these. Love the size of them. I love black spinel. I was looking at your little bracelets thinking, a bit more black spinelly joined.
Black spinel. They're 2mm, are they? Yeah.
These are 3. They're just a little bit bigger, aren't they? Yeah. They're so super sparkly. Fasted rondelles. They look like the micro-fasted rondelles, really, don't they? 10 carats.
Beautiful.
Really lovely. And they don't half sparkle. I mean, it is all in the name, but they really sparkle. Just realised I might try and put them over the hand. I've completely forgot I've got an injury on my hand. Surprise, surprise. It was a straightener's injury. Yeah, I was curling my hair like above my head. And I dropped the straighteners by accident, and they just went like, it's just automatic, isn't it? Just went like that, went, that's hot. Then I let go, but it was all over. Big blister gradually. Yeah, it's not so. I'll try and do. So you don't have this trouble, Michael, with your straighteners?
Well,
Back in the day, yeah.
It's nice nail varnish, Ruth.
Thank you very much, love. It was your colour,
Very
isn't
lovely
it?
colour.
Your colour, that's not very special. And if I'd have known I was with you tonight, I'd have gone pink. I'd have got my pink hair, don't care back out.
I think it really suits you.
Thank you. Yeah. But I feel sorry, Becky. I feel like we're just having our own little chat out here. I will listen to you at some stage, just not
yet.
zoning in gradually. 10 carats, 30 centimetre strand. I mean, they are just so sparkly. Have a look. Oh, Becky says no one listens to her. Oh, bless you. That sounds very sad. I'll listen to you. What? Pardon? Sorry, what did you say?
Quiet.
On the telephone lines or on the web, they are lovely on their own. I mean, even if you just give those a little bit of a twist on your bracelet, they'd be super gorgeous. Or you could just use them as little accent gemstones if you want that little bit of a hint of sparkle. Just pop them in between your other designs, and they work beautifully as spaces. Kind of feel like I'm dumbing them down by calling them a space a bit.
No, but they have massive impact. Even individually, I've stitched them into black lace, black spinel, and you just get that sparkle.
Yeah.
Works really well.
They are gorgeous, and they're under £10, so we can't really say no to that, can we?
Nope.
At £9.95, a bit of a dream, but they're super lovely. They are really, really pretty, and it's not a price that's going to break the bank either, which is always gorgeous because we don't want to be doing that. It's probably illegal. But on the web, JewelleryMaker.com, on the telephone lines, I'd never get in and out on notice being 6 foot anyway.
No, I don't think I would either. I'm so clumsy. I'd be walking into the door on the way out.
We'd be like Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah.
Very well done. Who'd be who though? I can't think which is which, to be fair. I'm just going down a bit. Oh, too much. There we go. Right, number 4. See, I thought this. So I'm not liking this chair actually.
No.
I thought that I would.
I can't put this one up.
I might have swapped them.
I'm going to stand up and try.
I might have swapped the chairs sneakily as we came in, and then thought, I've got to. I can't not say. I'm too honest. I have to admit it. Michael saw me, didn't you, Michael? He went. I didn't know.
I went with it.
Yeah. No, I don't want Deb to fall.
Yeah.
Of course I don't.
Taking a few screws out of it.
I've popped it on casters.
Yeah.
Natural. I feel really mean now. Natural, and she made me a cup of tea. Natural lavender,
that's the last
fresh.
one.
I thought that was the chair you preferred. It's not going to work either,
No.
is it? 67mm, your potato pals. These are so lovely.
That's
They've got a
distract
lovely
me with
colour.
gemstones.
Yeah. Look at these, no prejudice. Colours are beautiful, really, really pretty on the lavender pearls because they're ever so soft. They're very soft and subtle in terms of that colour. But actually, I think sometimes you prefer wearing pearls that have that subtlety of colour rather than your classic white pearls, because sometimes they can be, I don't want to say harsh because that's not the right word, but because they are so bright and so white, sometimes it depends on skin colour.
It can be distracting. Whereas these, tonally, they could work with a lot more of your outfits and skin tones.
They're a little bit more gentle, aren't they?
Much more gentle, yeah.
And I think actually you've hit the nail on the head. I think whether you're darker or lighter of skin tone, the lavender colours or the peachy colours are just a bit more forgiving. And £6.95. That's good, isn't it?
That does not look like a strand that should be £6.95.
Not at all. Not at all.
No.
And whenever I get a strand of pearls like this, I always just think, even if you don't pearl knot them, which you probably will do, even if you're going to restrand them and put a little clasp on the back, that is going to be a really eye-catching, beautiful necklace. And if you are selling on your jewellery, you're not selling that on for £7. You're not selling that on for a 10, 20, 30 quid price, really, are you, considering?
No.
I mean, that would be crazy days, because they are
Nobody
just
would buy
gorgeous.
it.
No, and it's funny, isn't it? Because I think sometimes we're guilty of taking our prices too low.
Yeah.
Because then you sit at home and you kind of question it sometimes. Go, is that okay? Is that real? So same when you're selling them on, you've got to have a certain value price point for it to actually seem genuine, because of the prices you expect and have come to expect to pay.
Yeah, it's perceptions, and everybody would perceive that for a real pearl necklace, it's going to be a bit more expensive than £6.95.
And if you're putting these alongside fake pearls, which you've probably paid more for a fake pearl necklace, a faux pearl necklace, than £6.95, just saying. But they are lovely, really, really beautiful.
Gorgeous colour.
Very, very nice, And we're all getting a bit of a spring in our step because the weather's been lovely. Oh, hello. Ooh. These are rather exciting. Picasso Jasper.
They'd look
I've seen these
fantastic
before.
with those pearls.
Oh, yeah.
Mix the two. I know it's a weird combination.
No, but it does the colour tones, the lavenders and the greys, the silvery tones, the silvers and the lilacs work really nicely. They are, because you could pop them in between, you could still use the spaces, and it's nice to mix the visual of the stones. You've got these quite dynamic, big sort of wheels, and then you've got the soft organic feel of the pearls. They kind of shouldn't work, but they do.
They do.
It's really interesting. It looks like when you're mixing black and white paint together, or grey and white and black paint together, and you've just poured them in and you've just started to kind of swirl them together.
And you get all those layers and patterns.
Yeah, they are lovely. They're beautiful, really nice. And they're actually quite big wheels, they are. So we just need, obviously, of course, we need a really good price on. So that's what we're going to do. Sorry. So £9.95. These would work very nicely with your outfit, actually.
Oh, what about the greys and the... Yeah.
And the black spinel. Just thinking about the little black spinel in between there.
The black spinella spaces.
They would definitely. You could mix all of those together.
Yep.
Lusharama. They'd be very, very lovely, actually. Really, really pretty. And again, great for just if you're just starting out, just a simple stretchy, they kind of lend themselves to doing that, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I really like them spaced out like that. You can.
You need to, don't you?
If you substitute the little beads for crimp tubes, it looks like it's got a metal thread going through.
Oh, cool.
Which looks fabs. So
and quite unisex
rose gold
as well.
would look nice.
Oh gosh,
yeah,
that would look lovely. Yeah, that would work very nicely. So £9.95 on those, again, is a bit of a bargain, and
really
that would
good.
go, have his and hers, that would go twice around the, she said, around the old wristicle. It's like a wriggly centipede. Sit still, there we go. So £9.95, just beautiful, considering, again, you've got 260 carats of Picasso Jasper. They're fabulous. Well done on those ones, congratulations. Oh, I love this colour, it's pink. Pink. There starts and ends the tail, but it's more than that, actually. You say pink, but actually there are lots of sort of little tonal qualities to these one as well. The rose quartz, beautiful, very, very pretty colours, and 300 carats of rose quartz. Tumbles, I like these. I like it when we get the tumbles because they're all so different.
Yeah, they're really nice shapes. I love that one at the front.
This one, yes, right.
Fight for it.
It's nice. It's nice.
We've
got more than one strand, it's all right. So it was too early for handbags at dawn, or too late, really. But no, we've got 32 centimetre strand, 11 by 10 to 20 by 12. But there's only 17 left, so we're all right. 17 chances are not your rose quartz, but there's just and they do say with rose quartz that it's a very calming gemstone, don't they? If you believe in crystals and properties of gems, they do say it's quite a calming stone, but they are so, so pretty. They look absolutely beautiful. 300 carats. Well, I'm getting some very nice messages in this evening. Thank you very much. 0800 644 655 in the telephone lines, and JewelleryMaker.com. See, £5.90. I would give you that for that centre one.
I was just going to say that. Yeah. Yeah.
Why didn't you?
I opened my mouth and you were like, did you see me?
We're on the
it
same.
Was like I was throwing my voice.
It could be my. Oh no! I was going to say it could be like my ventriloquist dummy, and then I'm never going to get it out. No, I'm not going to call you a dummy either. I'm going to be nice about that. Right, but they are lovely. They've got some very, very beautiful colours. You've got the peach tones, you've got the pink tones in there as well. And I love the little tassels. Everything that you've got on here, you never throw away, you never get rid of. And you make some beautiful little earrings, and lots of little earrings from those as well. But yeah, they are really lovely. So £5.99, bargain, bargain, bargain. Or I can just see lots of question marks. OMG, those nuggets are fabulous. What time did you say they were coming up? Let me tell you, they are fabulous. Are they before or after? They're going to be before. They've got to be. They've got to be. We're going to do these at 7 o'clock on the dottage. On the dot. So we've got polished crazy lace. I can't say that. It just doesn't work. Polished crazy lace. Teeth in. Again, you've got your fancy jasper, you've got your serpentine nuggets, and you've got your rhodonite. I do like the rhodonites, I have to say. But you need them all. It's as simple as that. It should have been Lucy tonight. If you're tuning in and you saw the schedule and went, that's not Lucy. But if Lucy was here, she would say, you need these in your life. Something like that. So there we go. But you do. So 7 o'clock. Get on the phones. Trust me. So yeah, £5.95 on those. Love her, love her. There we go. So rose quartz, 300 carats, £5.95. They are just, they're supreme. They're really, really lovely, and your carat weight is just gorgeous on those ones as well. So very, very well done indeed on those. They are so gorgeous. So I'd need a stretchy, but I would need a pendant. I'd need a pendant. Possibly, actually, the little ones. You could have a lovely, just little drop pair of earrings.
A nice ring again, though, because then you can look at it, can't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, those, maybe...
What you could do with those.
Yeah, maybe
actually,
earrings with the small ones, and then...
Yeah, you could pick out one of the... Because there's different, I say, there's different tones.
Different tones as
Got a
well.
slightly more intense tone, sort of slightly a whiter pink next to that. Just pick out whichever ones you kind of... Whichever one speaks to you, whichever one you want to on those. But they are really lovely. And you can't have enough rose quartz. Simple as that. They're gorgeous. Right, let's go completely different. These are fab and funky. These are so... I've never seen these ones. These are lovely.
Oh, I love the shape of these. The faceted
cool,
is
aren't they?
awesome. Yeah.
I was going to say the kind of... I don't know. I was going to say sort of... I don't know what shape you'd call them. Multicolour, triangle faceted.
Ah.
I don't know. I wanted to kind of go octagonal tridrony. I made that word up, but
Yeah,
something
like what's the
it's like being in the it's like being in the crystal maze ball, but slightly more fancy cut.
Maze ball. Crystal maze.
What did I say?
Crystal maze ball.
Crystal maze. It's the crystal maze. No, what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big
Crystal maze ball.
Yeah, the big ball at the end. They go in.
Crystal.
Is it the crystal?
Is it a crystal?
But it's a ball. Don't they call it? I don't know.
It's a big crystal.
Just the.
It's like these. It is like a ball.
It's like
with
a ball.
Like
It's a big,
faceted...
it might be a crystal, but it is like a big
ball.
Big ball.
Yeah.
It's like a big ball, but it's not.
Believe we're arguing about this, all right? Oh, mother. Oh, no. Do you know, I had a really bad feeling when we started tonight that it was going to go pear-shaped really early.
We've not even done half an hour yet.
I know, I don't actually feel like I'm here tonight. I'm having a funny out of body.
A bit surreal.
I keep having to like poke my own leg and pinch myself to go, you're on air, Ruth, you're on air. And then we're talking about that. But anyway, if you did watch the Crystal Maze, that big thing at the end, and caught all the gold tickets.
It's what these are.
I think I'd be great in there.
I would as
think
well.
I'd be great.
Long arms.
Long arms, just long, tall, and big hands. I've got big hands.
Yeah.
I think I'd be swooping those gold tickets.
Yeah.
Maybe if you did like, you could have two of you in there at the end. We could both go in, win big.
Yeah.
We'd probably come out and get
just
one
like
between us.
covered in bruises.
Falling over. Oh, yeah, that'd be worth seeing. Anyone watching, we're quite happy to come in. Anyway, we can do that, it's not a problem. You have 9 to 10 millimetres, my ear now is big, 9 to 10 millimetres, 38 centimetre strand, and just got fabulous, fabulous colours. I mean, multicoloured assortment of gemstones. So you've got to have a bit of lapis in there, surely. Surely, that's got to be a little bit of lapis and cornelian and rose quartz. Well, Amazonite maybe potentially in there.
Is there labradorite as well? Bits of
possibly.
Yeah, amethyst.
Loads. Moonstone. Michael's going for a bit of moonstone. Who we shall find out. We shall see. But at £7.95, Moonstone killed it then, didn't it? Really,
It did,
so well. Moonstone. Everyone went.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one?
No.
This one?
Down. Left. Up, that one.
This one here?
Is it pinkish or is it whitish?
Could be Moonstone actually, yeah, it could be. Could be slightly softer shade rose quartz. Well, it could be white quartz that's slightly bit, yeah, one of the 12. Are you waving at me, Michael, or are you hot?
Yeah, I'm really hot.
It is warm.
It is warm.
It is warm.
It's because Deb and I are in here.
Sort that right.
Yeah.
That's what it's on the aircon. Clearly that was a joke. Oh my God. Sorry, which one, darling? Number 12. Here we go. This, I really can't, I'm really not into this. I don't know why, I do apologise. It's not like that's my job as a presenter to be listening to what's going on in my ear, but I'm having far too much fun tonight, so I do. Becky, just keep shouting at me. It's what I normally say. Just keep... She's quite happy for us just to carry on. 95 sterling silver. wire. We have a meter's worth of wire. I actually found my silver wire just the other day because I need to sort out. I've got literally 6 or 7 massive plastic boxes of stuff. And since moving, even though it's going to be a year soon, still not sorted them out. Just keep getting them out to do random bits and bobs, and found my little sort of plastic bag with all of my silver wire in. Looking at it, thinking, what's it? It's the silver wire. That's why it's the special wire. It's lovely to work with, isn't it?
It is. It's really nice, and you can do so much with it as well that you can't do with the other wires in terms of patina. I mean, if you can do your soldering, you can solder with this. You can. It's just really malleable and workable as well. It's gorgeous.
And if you are going to do a design, crikey, that's good. And if you are going to do a design in your sterling silver, sometimes it's worth doing that design
do it first
in your copper wire, or just
have a practice. Make sure you know what you're doing.
And gram weight as well. Don't forget, you are talking sterling silver wire. It's so hard not to say wire, but 2.9 grams of a wire. It's a lot of silver. It's a lot of gram weight. If you think what you could buy, even in a gold. A sterling silver, gold would be different. In a sterling silver necklace, sometimes you might be buying a sterling silver necklace for 20, 30 pounds, and it might be 0.9 grams or a gram of sterling silver. 2.9 grams, if you think about it, is a really good gram weight for a necklace ready-made.
It is.
£3.95. I know it's different, but just saying, if you are still, if you were going to melt that down, you've still got that gram weight. So 95 sterling silver, 0.6, so it's a nice gauge to work with as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's really good. It's versatile, so you can, I've braided with a 0.6 sterling silver wire before, and it's absolutely gorgeous when you braid it, because you get all those surfaces that you can then polish up, and it just looks so expensive and so high-end and elite.
And if you are selling your designs and you're working with a high-end gemstone, then you want to put the high-end sterling silver with it. You want to keep it at that sort of level, really, don't you?
So if you want to make your own findings, 0.6 is a good gauge for that. I tend to go for a 0.8 for earring wires, but some people prefer a 0.6.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
Up to you which way.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you can use it for that as well.
So, and talking of high-end gemstones, we need to do our first star buy.
Ooh.
Our first star buy, goodness me. And we're going to dive straight in with those fantastic mookaite slabs. So we've got some fabulous mookaite slabs for you right now, and they really are slabs of gemstones. You've got these really lovely big sort of chunky slices of gemstones, and everyone is faceted. You get some lovely rich warm earthy colour tones. Take a look. You've got the mustards, you've got these wonderful sort of rustic tones that are coming through, but again every single one is going to be different. Every single one, and these are going to fly. I'll tell you now, these are going to fly, 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 fly. They are gorgeous, and it's one of those. I mean, you're looking at a gemstone here that its very name, its very sort of name is worth its weight. Where it comes from, the Mooka Valley Creek in Western Australia, it's the only place on the planet where this wonderful sort of earthy gemstone comes from, and it's got this fantastic fusion of these kind of almost with the reds and the yellows, all that kind of energy, if you like, from the gems. And again, a lot of people compare the patternings within there to sort of painters' palettes. But what I didn't realise actually is that the gemstone's made up of microscopic creatures that are fossilised and cemented into the rock with silica. That's how they kind of came about from there as well, which I never knew. Myself and Kerry were talking about this earlier on. Amazing. So there is, I mean, these are colours of this season as well. I was watching a fashion segment as well this morning, and it was all about the mustards and the sort of mahogany tones. Yeah. It's a bit 70s almost, which is massive again. Yes. But they're just so interesting. They're such lovely gemstones. You like mookaite, don't you, Michael?
I love it. I think it's great. Very personal pendant. One thing about this is that is a piece of Australia.
Well, it is. You're quite right.
Actual piece of Australia.
It is.
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
Do you know, that is... Yeah, that is
an
amazing.
Actual slice of Western Australia.
Yeah.
You're not
I
wrong.
like that. I like that little factoid.
I mean, that's literally, you know, what...
It's very true.
Tiny. I mean, if you could get from Australia to the UK for the price that all of this entire strand's going to go for, I'd be a very, very happy bunny. But you are buying, when, you know, whenever you're buying, if you think about any gemstone, really, not even mookaite, but when you think of any gem, tanzanite's a little piece of Tanzania. Ethiopian opal, you're getting a little piece of the Weigel-Tina mines potentially there. But they are absolutely, absolutely superb. I'm going to wrap these on. Loads of these are going.
Perfect
buying
for
little
bracelets.
pieces of us. I know. Look at that. That would work so well. And these should be coming at $24.95, which I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with. That is absolutely fantastic. So, for your slice of Australia, mate, for $24.99. That actually should be priced, but we'll get you a couple of schooners of beer out of that. We'll go a little bit lower. A little bit lower on those. 300s. Well, oh, yeah, we can do that. We can do this. Does it? Are we going lower than recommended on our target price of finishedness? Don't tell anyone. If you tell someone, if anyone finds out, we're going to be sent to Australia. $17.95. Oh, that don't work very well. But,
Yeah.
no, we'll go over that. We don't have lots and lots and lots of these, but they are fabulous. Where does it? Where?
It's on. It's going. What? $17.95.
Have you been out in the sun?
Yeah, for a little while. It doesn't take a lot to.
Ooh, I can see that.
Ooh,
I can see that.
$17.95.
We did that.
Mookaite.
Ooh,
Bookite. Bookite. Oh, dearie me. Hi, Lucy. Yeah, could you come and take over? No, they are really, really special. I like these really sort of intense mahogany colours you're getting in there as well. They
I
are
like the
so
lavender
bad.
tones.
Yeah,
This
really
one,
pretty.
no, look at that. It's like a landscape in there.
Well, it is. It's a piece of Australia.
It is a piece of Australia.
It's a little slice.
Yeah.
So it is. You're not wrong. You're not wrong though. Land ahoy! Susan, well done. Lanarkshire, we've got Wendy, we've got Biddering, Devon, we've got North Yorkshire, we've got Lancashire, Argyll and Bute. Everybody that's popping in for those. How many have we got actually? We should have a quick on the strand. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we approach? 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 on that strand. So approximately 21 gemstones. You're not even paying £1 a gem. I mean, that's remarkable. If you were to take one of those, I'd love one of those as a ring.
Yeah.
I think they are so spot on. And you can have the choice.
Definitely.
They're lovely, aren't they? I do like that one. That's the one you picked out, actually, wasn't it? That kind of lavender
Yeah, I love that.
type tone. But they would work really well. Even the mustard type tone.
Yeah.
And it's more than that. You've got all of these different shades, again, the tones. That silvery
That's
one is
beautiful.
lush. Oh, look at that. You can kind of almost see the veins running through.
Straight down the centre of that one.
They're gorgeous. Really different. They look,
That's
actually,
quite-
have a look at that. That looks a bit dendritic, because we are on opal, obviously, day. It looks a bit like you're getting dendritic inclusions within that as well. They're just really interesting. And I think, actually, if you are buying these, maybe you were making your jewellery with your children, your grandchildren, as again, a little bit of history with the gemstone, to learn a little bit about the gemstones, but to actually really look at it quite close and personal into each and every single one of them. We do take it for granted when we see stones like this, but we do forget them. And, you know, obviously we're just having a little giggle with Michael, but he is right that it is a piece of Australia. It is a little piece of time in Australia as well. We're talking millions and millions of years for these gemstones to be created by Mother Nature. So you are taking a little piece of the land historically, but they are absolutely glorious. So, yeah, beautiful. Well done on those. Stay on the telephone lines. Congratulations. And don't forget, we've got the nuggety nuggetness coming up for you at 7 o'clock, which is going to be fantastic. Let's do... Is that the big ones again? These are... Now, these with the nuggets are going to look amazing. It's I nearly missed the table with my elbow. That would have been funny. Oh! I am really clumsy. Did we lose a little? I think we just lost a little... Oh, no, it wasn't. No, we're fully loaded. There's a crumb. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, every time I move, it's my joints just like...
We'll sort it out on the break. Or we'll give you some cod liver oil or something. Oh, that was horrible. Do you remember that? Cod liver oil when you were...
nasty.
As a child, you had to have a spoonful of cod liver oil. Oh, not good memories. Now you can get them in a capsule. 1,000 carats. 1,000 carats of rhodonite, Rhodalicious rhodonite. These are amazing. I think these are spot on. absolutely every single one of them. And again, they're going to be different. They'll be different from the front to the back. Love it.
Wonderful colours again.
Isn't that just good? Pink and grey, that lovely fusion. Perfect. And they're massive. You've got this lovely big surface area that's been polished like a dream. And I mean, we just don't have enough of these ones. They're 28 by 35 and 31 by 40 millimetres, and 38 centimetre strands going to give you approximately 9 on there. So slightly different shapes. They're never going to match identical. That's just not what you're going to get because they're real gemstones. But they're discovered way back when in sort of the 17th century, and you're talking about a gem that's been around and used in jewellery for years and years and years, from the Greek word rhodon, meaning rose, for very obvious reasons. You can see these lovely sort of rosy tones within there, but sort of bubblegum pink tones you can see from those gemstones as well. 1,000 carats, they are so delicious. And of course, if you want to get those home and have a little look, do so. And they're going to go under £20. Also from Australia. Also from, I tell you what, I think they would work very nicely with the mookaite.
Oh, they do.
2 pieces of Australia.
They do. Look
those
at
lilac tones.
You can see, the pinks, that one there, and the
really complementary, aren't they?
terracottas.
Oh, yes, we do work together. Ooh, very nicely.
That one next to it looks like a face as well.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, gosh. I'm just gradually coming back to me why I've not worked with Michael and Deb for a long time. It's all coming back to me quite quickly.
It'll just be me and you after the break.
Yeah, they'll be going home. I'll be safely in the gallery with Becky. We'll be going as well, Becky. Becky and Kerry will have gone as well. But amazing, honestly, really, really fabulous prices. And again, one of those big pendant would look fantastic. I'd wire wrap one of those. Oh, actually, yeah, even using the pink tassels maybe from the rose quartz, any of them to be fair, or black spinel. Remember the black spinel?
Yes,
you could actually wrap it.
If you use your beading needles, you can stitch through because there'll be quite a large drill hole.
Yeah, I'll show you.
So you can stitch through and over the lengthways, which would be quite nice.
There you go.
Or even with the spinel.
She's off.
Yeah,
go.
It. You could do like a little netted section and cover the whole thing almost in a black spinel net. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
I want to say a bit Fabergé for some reason. I've no idea why, but it just feels a bit
because
fabulous.
there's like a grid work on some of the Fabergé eggs.
And imagine that at the bottom with the little tassel as well at the bottom.
Beautiful.
Ooh, too much gorgeousness. Too much gorgeousness going on there. Amazing. Right, now we did forget to bring you the amethyst. The slabs. Oh, sorry, Dar. Sorry, we'll do the other thing. We may as well just go slabtastic right now. Absolutely. These are lovely as well.
They're gorgeous.
It's the clarity of these. Should we do the aquamarine as well? Yeah, definitely. We'll get them all in. These are really, really different. I like them because you've got this amazing sort of transparency in the stone as well. Often we talk about, in fact, I'm going to just give you, because we've got these are fabulous, by the way. These corner drilled amethyst, I'm going to absolutely rage about tonight because they are amazing. But you can definitely see that kind of palpable purple, and that's why I love those. So you've got a lighter, brighter colour tone to these big slabs, but they work. I think if they were that kind of colour, if they're that darker purple, I think you might be a little bit and a little bit more limited potentially to how you use them, whereas you're not at all with those. They're big, but because we brought...
They're quite bright though, aren't they, and lively in terms of the look. So because if the colour was sort of that really dark purple colour, it would look too heavy in that shape.
Yeah, I think so. This really kind of brightens them up even more so. But you can really see inside them. Yeah, you can see the kind of look like you've got a little almost sort of. It's not rutile inclusion in there at all, but you can just see kind of the crystal, I guess is the best phrase, within the stones on there. But they are pretty fantastic. Some are more sort of included than others, actually, in a good way. See, that one's kind of like almost looks slightly frosted within there, kind of like you've got clouds frozen within the gemstone. But then the one alongside it is different again, really,
looks
really
quite
clear.
icy.
Looks like it's frozen.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you're putting thread through, you can see it as well. So you might want to put different colour threads through in there as well. These are going to be a fantastic price. We're going to take these right down for you. So it's 700 carats of your light amethyst faceted slabs, 24 by 30mm and 27 by 35. And again, we're going down to £17.95 on these. They're so workable. Again, 2, 4, 6, 8. Got about 10, I think, on there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on that one. So approximately, might be 9, might be 10, might be 11, depends. But they're really, really wonderful. And experiment, play with them.
Yeah. Well, this one at the end looks like that one would be fab for a tassel because of the shape of it. You could actually have that as the drop.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe on a necklace.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they've been so well faceted as well.
They have.
Really, really well. And that's kind of part and parcel of really bringing out the beauty of the stones is also, you've got to start with a good stone, but you've got to have the skill of the lepidurist as well to bring out their beauty. But these are all ticks for me. I don't think, if I had to choose now between the rhodonite, the aquamarine and the amethyst, I don't think I could. I think I'd just say I'll have them all, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Take them all, because they are different. And then again, the aquamarine, you're going the other way, and you're getting sort of the opaque nature to the stones. These are lush.
But there you can really see the colour, can't you?
Very much.
And again, the texture.
They're gorgeous. And I believe are these brand newish? Brand new. Aquamarine slabs. They are just ridiculously gorgeous, and I think they will be going very, very quickly as well. The colour is scrumptious. But we don't even have 100 of these, so even though they're brand new, we don't even have 100. But imagine these with pearls. I'd like to pop some pearls in between.
Yeah, I think aquamarine and pearls just works.
Fab.
A
Yeah.
match made in heaven.
Totally. They are delicious. And I mean, you could have a really big, if you wanted to, I've got some rings at home. I've got a big mookaite ring, funnily enough, a bit bigger than that. So they would work, they would work very. I have a slice of Australia on my finger in a ring at home. We're never going to let him live that down, are we? Michael, a slice of Australia. They are really, really pretty. And I want to say they've got that baby blue, that kind of powder blue, but I never like to kind of use the word powder because it sounds like they're going to be very dull, and they're not at all. They've got their own character. And actually, oh wow, $29.99. See, that's looking, is that the should be kind of price? Should be, probably would be, normally, maybe. No, we won't do that. We won't do that, not for today. We'll get that. We'll get a sneaky pound or two chopped off and taken out of that for you today, even though it is brand new as a strand. Lovely big chunky bracelet. You could have a couple of those on a necklace as well. If you wanted to, you could go the whole hog if needs be. See, even though they're big gemstones, the colour is just so lovely for the summer.
That looks amazing, actually.
I really like that.
Complete necklace. Definitely.
Yeah, whenever I see these kind of sort of summery colours, I just think about a really crisp sort of linen shirt or flowy trousers, or you've had your shower, you've been on the beach, you've had your shower, you're going down to for your evening meal with a big fat gin and tonic in your hand, and it's like, oh, life's good. You know what I mean? Yeah. But let's take some money out of that so you can have your big fat gin and tonic. Let's take a whole £10, so that'll buy you some lemons. That'll buy you some lemons. 19, half a bottle of gin, there we go.
Yeah.
19.
Not bad.
Amazing. Really, really fantastic. 700 carats.
That's bonkers. When you actually say it.
It is when you think what you deal with in the normal jewellery world. If you go into your high street store and ask, could I see, have you got 700 carats? We're like, no. But just even a little, a lovely little aquamarine ring that was 1/4 carat. Fantastic, lovely. But all of those, obviously it's not 700 carats per stone, but this is the thing with aquamarine, you can get these larger crystals. This is one thing it really benefits from. And of course beryl gemstones as well have amazing scintillation. They're beautiful and bright, but with these aquamarine stones you can get these much larger crystals. There's been some huge crystals of aquamarine found, and they've just been cut to really maximise the way that they're formed. But there's some lovely colour tones in there, some more opaque than others, some that are a little bit more transparent, almost glitter. I don't know if you can see that at home. There you go, look at that.
Wow.
Isn't that really magical? That's very, very alluring.
Oh, that's
lovely,
unbelievable.
Isn't it? A bit Labradorite-esque, actually, isn't it?
I was just thinking it would look amazing if you put it in with some, because some of the labradorite that we've had recently is almost a translucent with that sparkle in.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's lovely.
That'd be fantastic.
So $19.95 for all of those gemstones is kind of, they are hot rocks. Karen, well done. Rebecca, congratulations. Beryl, obviously you have to have them. Ulia, Denise, Abby, collects in Yorkshire, Bedfordshire, Bristol, Tyne-and-Wear, Staffordshire. Great call on those. Never been seen before. £19.95. They are definitely ones to get your hands on. Imagine one of those as a focal point for a bracelet as well, or a sort of a big bangle or something like that.
Yeah.
Lovely. Bit too big for earrings, probably. A bit Pat Butcher, wouldn't they? They'd be a bit much.
They'd be a bit heavy.
A little bit. Be what I call lobe luggers. They'd be pulling down. That's never a good look.
No,
is it?
not at all.
$19.95. Very well done. Hi, Valerie. Nice to see you there. Rebecca, congratulations to you in Essex on those as well. Just gorgeous colour tones. 0800 644 655 on the phone lines and JewelleryMaker.com on the webpage. Well done on those. Right, we have some luscious amethyst nuggets to share with you right now. Big collection of nuggetness coming up for you, of course, at 7 o'clock. So let's warm up with a star buy. These are ready to go. These are literally, that's a necklace, that's a bracelet, ready to go. Absolutely fantastic. Look at those. So this is poles apart from the big slabs that we had. This is more of what you expect your classic amethyst to look like. Yeah. Don't they look? They are gorgeous. Have I picked the right ones up? Yes, good. That's all right. Just checking. And we will apparently Becky has a star by dance, which I didn't know anything about. She did say, let's do the star by dance. So is it not? Is it not very good? I bet it's amazing. We might get to see the star by dance, we might not. It might be a question of Becky sharing it with us and Michael perhaps repeating it out here. We'll see. We'll see. Putting his own slams on it. You never know. 310, depends what it is. If it's the worm, we might leave it. 310 carats, the worm, of polished amethyst nuggets. 10 by 13 millimetres, 12 by 16. And with the little gold sort of spaces, they're obviously not real gold, but with those little spaces in between as well, you can actually see how lovely they work, just so simply done. Maybe you can have little jump rings in between those as well. Yeah. But they are great in terms of colour, aren't they? Actually using them as spaces in with the other amethyst, those slabs, would be nice. Really nice. Then we've got the corner drilled ones coming up as well. There's loads of different ways of showing these to you. But such lovely colour, really quite saturated in terms of colour, which is great. So this is kind of your royal, your palpable kind of purple. This would have been the colour that you and I would never have been able to wear, because we were mere commoners. Because for many years, it was only the rich or religious that were allowed to wear purple. It was not a colour for you and I. Well, Deb could have worn it, obviously she's on a different plane to us. But different planet, us mere mortals. But 310 carats is just, again, fabulous carat weight, and they're so gorgeous. Got lovely little patterns coming in on some of those ones. So they're ones to get home, they're ones to have a little bit of a look at. You've got almost the banding on some of those, but they are wonderful. So they're really intense as well. They are. And I'm a silver girl, really. I'm a kind of a silvery sort of platinum-y type, but they look amazing with yellow gold, don't they? They do. Well, it makes it look much richer, doesn't it? And, and it almost intensifies that purple colour. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's very rich. It's so tactile as well with that shape. It's smooth. Yeah, see, this is the nugget shape. We've got obviously 4 strands of nuggets coming up at 7 o'clock. They're just, I think, they are a really popular shape because I mean, it sounds dead simple, but because they are so lovely to touch and to feel, they are massively tactile. They're beautifully polished, and they're going to be an absolute Billy Barjan. That's a posh bargain. Because it's $7.95 I'd like one of those. It's you go into when you're on holiday, you're having a little rummage around, you go into those little shops, they've got the little crystals or the little individual sort of gems or whatever that you can find sometimes. One of those in the little baskets for a good couple of quid. You know, you'd be thinking 4, 5, whatever, £7.95 for that entire strand, plus you know where you're buying them from. And they are Brazilian, which is, you know, you've got that sort of stamp of authority in terms of you knowing the location of the stones as well, which is really important. But 310 carats will knock you sideways. Great stretchy. I'd need a couple of those because I'd need a stretchy and a necklace as well. They are lovely. Hello Shandy, nice to see you there. She says, I have this strand, can't bring myself to cut it. It's glorious. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Because you almost want to just quite simply put a clasp on the end of that, don't you? And off you trot. But, I mean, you could do, but we'd obviously be better restranding that. But it is gorgeous, and I think a lot of the time we do get these strands home, and we do spend some time actually. I've got loads like this. Yeah. Getting them out, having a little look, and seeing sort of what you've got, and it's I know, we're exactly where you're coming from that one. Very well done, Larry. Loads of you multi-buying on this one. Janet and Jenna, both in Kent. Louise, Ruth in Lancashire. Hello, Ruth. Fabulous name. Lorraine, Tracy, congratulations to you. You've got London County Down, Tiny Weir. Go for it. They are such good examples. They are beautiful. So very, very well done indeed on those ones. And if you like your nuggets, don't forget, 7 o'clock, all of this nuggety gorgeousness, these are going to fly coming up for you, including the rhodonite in there as well. They are all absolutely beautiful. So you've got your crazy lace, agate, jasper, serpentine and rhodonite all coming up for you at 7 o'clock. They're going to be amazing. I now felt the need to roll the rhodonite on that one. Yeah. Rhodonite. Let's do those pearls we showed to you earlier on, shall we? We gave you a little brief glimpse of these. Classic. Just classic pearls. Slight potato shape on those as well, your white freshwater pearls. They're 6 to 7 millimetres and your 38 centimetre strand going on there. But loving the lustre. Loving the lustre on those. And it's very nice sometimes just to have obviously we love the perfect rounds, but sometimes the potato shapes, more of the baroque shapes, just are a little bit different. And it's only ever so slight. When the 6 by 7, it's barely noticeable, but they are so classically beautiful.
They are.
Great lustre on those. I love working with pearls, don't you?
Yeah. And they go with absolutely everything. Yeah. Even if you think, oh, I don't know about this. When you put a pearl with it, everything just lights up. Yeah, and you do. And I made a using the potato pearls, very similar to these actually. I made a potato pearl stretchy bracelet with the Swarovski, the spacers. You know, I had them that went all the way around. The silver. Have you got? Yes, those ones. Yeah. I've got like 3 pearls and one of those, and I wear it nearly every day. And I thought that was going to be a bit glamorous for the daytime because it's got all the Swarovski in the pearl. But I live and breathe it. I get so many pearls. I sound like Dick Van Dyke as well. And I live and breathe. I do. And I get so many compliments on it. I've still not seen the new Mary Poppins film. No, I haven't seen it.
Need to see it.
I started watching it and then gave up.
Oh, that doesn't bode very well, does it?
Big recommendation. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it, really? £6.95, whereas some of the other Bohemian Rhapsody, amazing.
Oh, I've not seen it yet.
Oh, it's so good. So good. It was brilliant. Amazing. Loved it. £6.95, very well done indeed. If you are checking out on your pearls, on the phone lines and on the web, give us a go. If you've never done it before, classic strand of pearls. You know pearls. You're familiar with them. These are very, very lovely in terms of the quality. But for £6.95, one set of postage and packaging, add them to your order. I promise you won't be disappointed on those. You won't. Even if you add a little bit of stretchy jewellery elastic to your order, give those a whirl because you will absolutely love them. Would they go? Are they actually just thinking about the drill holes on those? Will they be okay for the?
You might be all right because it's got quite a lot of cotton threads going through, hasn't it?
Yeah. They are lovely. They're really, really... And little pearl drop earrings. Cutest gift ever. Yeah. They're gorgeous. So £6.95 on those ones. Grab them and add them to your basket. Coming up, of course, we have nuggets. We've got a new nugget showcase coming up. A new nugget. There we go. all of this gorgeousness coming your way. We have a polished Crazy Lace agate, polished fancy jasper nugget, serpentine and a rhodonite at her Rhodelicious price point. And of course the lovely Deb coming back with a fantastic demo and our first kit of the evening show. So don't go anywhere unless it's to the gin cupboard to get yourself something lovely or a cup of tea. Get a nice cup of tea. We should be right here coming back with the nugget showcase.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Order from us today at www.jewellerymaker.com. Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Nuggets, nuggets, nuggets. We've had a chair change, you'll be pleased to know. We've had a swap, see.
I don't squeak now.
I wobble, but that's all right. I can cope with all. Welcome back to the show. Lovely to have your company tonight. Myself and the team taking you through until 10 o'clock if you get that far. It's debatable. It's debatable. New nugget showcase. That sounds like it needs a little new nugget showcase. It needs its own little ditty.
Come on, Michael.
Come on, Michael.
It's the new Nugget Showcase!
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. There we go. I'd like it with music next time, but you can't do everything.
No,
that's it. So, new Nugget Showcase. These are all gorgeous. We've got 3, 4 fabulous strands. Let me just get those out of the way. There we go. So you've got that gorgeous, gorgeous rhodonite. We've got the polished crazy lace agate, the fancy jasper, and the serpentine, all heading your way. These are all scrumptious. Aren't they beautiful? Love them. So your rhodonite, I'm going to try and put these in order. So that's your rhodonite. I'm going to get these the wrong way around, aren't I? Serpentine.
Yeah.
Are you testing me? You're testing me, aren't we? Then we've got the
quiet.
fancy jasper and the crazy lace agate. So I've got them in order.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. It was the silence. It was the silence in my ear that was making me think, have I got those in the right? Are they in the right order? No one's helping. No one. They're like, that's right. Yes. I wasn't listening anyway, so it's fair. Yeah. That's quite true. Right, let's pop these on. So these are brand new. Glad we found the level. 350 carats of polished. Why do I find this so difficult to say? Polished crazy lace agate.
Polished crazy lace agate.
Polished lace. Try and say it quickly. Yeah.
Polished crazy lace agate.
Polished crazy lace. Polished crazy. I want to say cow. I don't know
Cow?
why. Yeah. Don't know why. Polished crazy lace.
It's
I want to say
quite.
cow.
It is quite tricky.
Don't know. Don't know why. That's just me. They are phenomenally phenomenal. I'm not going to be asked back after tonight, am I? I have been proper random. Put in the shift report. Random Ruth strikes again.
I think that every single time I'm on.
I know. I do when I watch you. 300. I have to say, I even looked on the schedule when Lucy was because Lucy was obviously meant to be in tonight, and it was a very quick sort of. Can you? I looked and went, oh, who is it with? It's Deb. Oh, I'm joking. I looked and it's Deb. I went, yes, I haven't worked with Deb for ages.
It's a good job. I love you.
I love you too. Give me that $5 later. Polished crazy lace agate, 10 by 15, 13 by 18 millimeters. All of these fantastic colours. All of these beautiful, beautiful tones that you get from this gemstone is always going to be exciting. Agate's just a fabulous gemstone anyway. Named after a Greek philosopher of many, many moons ago who was believed to have discovered the gemstone on the banks of a river, and that makes me want to sing, the banks. And you have these lovely, again, quite mookaite-esque colour tones, to be fair. And when you consider what you've got in terms of the natural beauty of the stones, they do come from Brazil, these particular stones. But I mean, look at that one. That's on its own in the entire strand. That's one that absolutely kind of stands out. And you can almost see, again, how you could imagine that as that was sort of crystallising all of the different sort of chemical elements that were coming together to form the gemstone. Exquisite, exquisite assortment of shapes, of bands that you're seeing. And the beauty is, although you've got these gorgeous nuggets, don't forget with the nuggets, and particularly agate, that's a little smiley face one there as well. Oh yeah, a little smiler. To bring out these what look like almost rings of life. If you chopped a tree and you would counter the rings of life on the trunk, you see all of these rings. They've got to be cut at the right angle to reveal those bands. They've got to be cut by an exceptional epidurist to bring out all of the different patterns and all of the different shapes that you're seeing in the actual agate gemstones, to expose those layers and to bring out the beauty of the stones. It's okay saying, okay, so we've got some lovely nuggets. You think that you've kind of just picked them up, polish them down a little bit. I've forgotten what the term is. When you get oh goodness me, I have to go back to gemstone school. But when you cob, that's it. When you cob, I was thinking it's bread. So it sounds like cob. It's a Midlands thing. But it's when you cob the stone. It's a Hinckleyism, and you get it down and you down. It's not just a question of just getting that random shape. You've still got to look at it. You've got to explore it and angle it and get it at the right. Did you go to Hinkley College? Oh, we have got a lot of catching up to know. Why do I not know this? You living in Eton? Oh, there you go. See? Oh, didn't know that. Sorry, everyone. Just catching up. But you do have a big collection of wonderful shades and tones in here. I like the softer yellows in there as well. I think they're really lovely.
It's
that
almost
one
a
there.
primrose yellow, isn't it?
Very nice, yeah. I love primroses. It's a gorgeous soft colour tone in there, but very, very, very. I can't even go there. Your price is going to be amazing. They're going to be beyond affordable, beyond affordable. New nuggets that you're getting here. £20 strand. 350 carats is a big, big, big carat weight. £15 strand. It's a massive carat weight. No, no, no. How about if we can today squeezy squash and get this down under £10? A squeezy squash. It's not. That's a very special. Very. Does it not sound good? It's a very special price point. A squeezy squash at £5.
Would you like
I'm
some
not.
squash?
I'm not well, am I? I'm not well. £5.95. It's lovely in Ruthland though. It's quite a happy place. So we have squishy squash that down for you. Greater London. Congrats. I should be doing children's telly. Merseyside. I think even the children will be watching, going, what? Dorset, Greater Manchester, Angus. Congratulations, the place, not the person. £5.95. They are glorious, and don't forget, you've still got 3 more wonderful strands to not refuse. You've got to get all 4 of these. I know you'll want all 4 of these anyway. Look
Awesome
epic together.
don't they?
Wonderful. I can just imagine sort of cutting into these strands, filling a jar like a sweet jar, full of all this fantastic gorgeousness, and again, just looking at them, just sort of, you know what I mean, just diving in, and they are fantastic. They're going to be lovely, lovely to work with. They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Really
Everyone's
nice
giggling
with
at my
threads.
squeezy squash.
A squeezy
A
squash,
squeezy
yeah.
squash. You can have that though. I won't charge. You can use that after tonight. You can use that.
Okay.
But you know where you are.
Squeezy squash.
You know where you are with it, because we're like squashing it down.
It sounds like a past tense of squished.
Squished, squashed. I
It's
squashed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like past tense.
Well, we have. We took the
Yeah,
price and we squashed it.
We have, yeah.
It's right down on there.
We've done it.
We squashed it. We squashed the price. Fine. Some new variety of cordial. Have you got any squeezy squash? I like the orange flavour. Valerie, Winifred, well done. Oh, what we've been drinking today. Linda, Celeste, congratulations. Oh, let's pop that one back on there. So, Fancy Jasper. Oh, I'm going to get them in the wrong order now. No, I'm not. Here we go. Fancy Jasper. I'd love you to go into a shop tomorrow, Michael, and say,
Excuse me, the fellow behind the counter. Do you have any squeezy squash?
oh, you'd have to video it though, obviously.
Yeah, do a little selfie.
Yeah, absolutely. 340 carats of polished Fancy Jasper. No, Michael wouldn't video himself. He doesn't like being on telly.
It's
Doesn't
not
like
very
it.
cool. Not very cool.
It's very quiet and shy and retiring. Unlike these gemstones, we've got some lovely blue tones in here, kind of almost indica-like greeny blue hues as well. Very lovely. Very, very lovely that.
I love the mottling that you get with it as
Mottling,
well.
another fabulous
Mottling,
word.
Yeah.
Mottling.
That one's amazing.
It's amazingly mottled, that one. That's past tense for, I don't know. Mottled. Oh, why don't they have us working together more often? I'm having a lovely time. Well, I
don't
could
know.
probably, yeah. Are you starting to figure it out, Becky?
That was Kerry, yeah.
Oh, was that Kerry? Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I do find you do sound very similar, I will be honest, but I can... Yeah, 340 carats in there. Look at that one as well. Again, a bit like you've got the dendritic inclusions in there.
Yeah, you've got moss. It is like a woodland fantasy in there, isn't it?
Oh, I like that. A woodland fantasy. Gorgeous. And look at the one against it. That's got some lovely colours. They each stand on their own, basically, don't they? Every single one of those is giving you something different. Again, those lovely... I don't know why I'm saying again a lot tonight, so I will try not to say it again, because I'm annoying myself. Got some lovely... Do you know what? You will notice it. Now I've said it, you'll notice it. I can hear it in my head. Some wonderful sparkle in there. Bit of magicalness going on inside that gemstone. And... 6 now, £5.95. We've got to match. We've got to do a matchy on the price. We've done a squeezy squashy, so we've got to do matchy. So you can get both of those home. There's some lovely blue tones in there, almost as fabulous and as beautiful as blue as Tom's jumper, actually.
That's a really nice
It's a
jumper.
lovely colour jumper, isn't it?
It's really good colour on you.
I said it brings out the colour of his eyes. It's almost that kind of shade. Very nice, very nice. Hello to the gourd. There we go. Tom's beautiful blue. Sue says, I want some of what Ruth's drinking, please. It's very expensive.
Life.
Yeah, just seeing everybody here. Lynn and JP says, woo 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 woo. Great to see you. We have missed your beautiful smile, and while you look very tanned, great. Oh bless it, it's fake. Yeah, it's just blush.
Because I'm so blue.
Are you cold?
No.
Gone blue, that cold. No, it's thank you, bless you. £5. I've probably gone a bit extreme, to be fair. Got a bit carried away. But it is very nice to be back with you. Thank you. Right, there's some lovely prices. Lovely, lovely prices. So, serpentine. These are very, very lovely as well. And serpentine takes its name. I mean, you normally get these kind of green tones. When you think about serpentine, that's the colour that you're sort of that you're probably mostly familiar with, actually. Is that gorgeous green tone. But you do get other shades. You do get variety as well. You can get some kind of spotty sort of serpentine. You can get some velvety type sort of feels. But you've got this lovely sort of almost waxy, silky lustre to the stones as well. But again, totally different. That one's like that reminds me of a lovely sort of toffee, or it's got some wonderful caramel colours going on in there. And then more classic, perhaps, the serpentine either side. That's yummy as well.
It is. There was a speckly one in there.
A spotty speckly one.
Spotty speckly. Yeah, I can't say that.
Can't see that.
No, I can't see it now.
Somewhere. The speckly one.
It was there.
But this is why, when you get them home, you can spend hours looking at them, can't you? They're fascinating.
Yeah, they
absolutely fascinating. I mean, that looks like jade.
Oh, is it this one? This one on that?
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, really lovely patterns on there. They are luscious, really, really luscious, and they're so complementary. I think you know what we might do on these. But all of them work together. Every single one of them work brilliantly. So you could pick out more of the classic greeny tones if you want. A bit like pre-night, actually, some of those.
Yeah.
Got a very fabulous glow going on them. You could pick them out and you could match some of those tones, or you could just keep them kind of ad hoc as they come like that, which I think I would do, actually.
They do work really nicely because of the shape when you treat them and come up with a random sort of design rather than try and force them into anything too regular, I think.
Yeah, it's almost working against Mother Nature, isn't it, a little bit? But again, stretchy bracelet after stretchy bracelet just looks terrific. A couple of little spaces in there if you wanted to, a little bit of silver, a couple of jump rings. Keep it simple, or maybe you've got one of the little charms to pop on there. But £5.95, they're gorgeous. One of the little perhaps Buddhas, or the... I missed the little Buddhas. Still keep looking just in case.
We've got... what did we have? We had lotus flowers and things. So some of these colours, because they're quite soft and gentle, the lotus flower would work really nicely on there.
You can imagine all of those, can't you? The little lotus and the little Buddha, and perhaps some just lots and lots of different little charms to really work with that. Superb. £5.95, brilliant deal on your nuggets on those as well. And last but not least, before obviously, because we've got a luscious kit coming up for you as well, rhodonite. I think these are I said I couldn't pick a favourite. I think this is mine. I think this is mine.
The colour of this, it's really, really intense, isn't it? It's very
delicious.
Strong in terms of the colour.
Although I
no
think
mistaking.
No, exactly. You see that and you know that, you recognise that as rhodonite straight away. I think the difference is, this is the one that for me really, really works on its own. They all work brilliantly together. Yeah. I think the other three just together are just fantastic.
They work really nicely.
And the rhodonite kind of sits on. I think actually they look slightly larger potentially. That might there we go. 710 carats, that'll be why. So your carat weight's just gone, whoa, sky high. So that'll be why. And all complementary and all gorgeous together. I'm sure you're going to get all four of those anyway. But you can see what I'm saying on those, can't you? These are delicious. And they feel so, so solid. And you've got these lighter shades, darker shades. You've got these rosy tones, but more than that, the kind of strawberries that are in there. They're just fabulous. 710 carats. You've got 12 by 6, and 15 by 21 on a 38cm strand. I mean, you've got the blush tones that are so delicious. It's classic rhodonite. Great quality, of course, from Australia as well, so we could be rubbing shoulders back again with our mookaite. But they are delicious, and one of those wire wrapped in a cage of wire as a pendant. Fabulous. Again, rings that you could have on there, but just the prettiest. Still pretty, even though they're big chunky nuggets. I'd still say that could make a very pretty bracelet. And would you go rose gold, yellow gold, or silver? What would you do on that?
No, I really like yellow with this.
Okay.
And normally I'd go rose gold or silver, but I like the pink tone with the yellow. I just think it looks lovely.
But it's really versatile. I think you can get away with whatever you want to do on those.
Or even a gunmetal or antique bronze or something, make it a bit more earthy.
Would work. Yeah, that would go very, very nicely, wouldn't it? They are, I mean, they deliver. And again, you've got enough, practically, you'd have enough, just shy, I think, maybe. I've got average size wrists, I think. I don't think they're particularly outstanding.
Or if you put a clasp on, then you would have enough for two.
And a spacer. You probably want a spacer or two in between.
Yeah, spacers. Or if you put it on a cord and do like friendship style.
Lovely.
And not in between, that's going to stretch it out a little bit as well.
They're fab. Just get them home. They're gorgeous. So you've got your other three. Oh, wow. Hugely popular. Hugely popular. Loads of people multi-buying on these ones as well. More people multi-buying than not, actually. Victoria, well done. Vivian, congratulations. Elizabeth, you just checked out Worcestershire. Karen in Cornwall and Karen in Derbyshire, they're in your basket. Kerry, they're in your basket. Shandy, you'll check them out. They're lush. Patricia, well done. Leslie, congratulations. Anne, we've got Gertrude, we've got Paul, Margaret, Janet, Fiona, Collector, Claire, Collector and Angus, Claire, oh my gosh, Gillian, check those out. And imagine those on a necklace. I'm thinking now a really long, fabulous powerhouse of a necklace where you've got maybe 2 or 3 and then another sort of drop and chain link, then another one, or a big statement piece, a big statement necklace. They'd be incredible, really incredible. Oh, we're still doing it for the same price. You naughty. You are nice. She's decided to squishy squash it like the other ones. Down to £5.95. They are. I could see those with kind of chocolate-coloured gemstones as well.
Well, yeah, with the mookaite, with those mustards, and because they're quite earthy colours, so
they're gorgeous.
Yeah,
really pretty. The black spinel we had earlier on, you could sparkle them up as well.
With the amethyst nuggets we had as well.
And this is why you just need to grab whatever you can in the show. Get them home, have a little look. When they're all delivered, get everything out, have a look.
Yeah,
even with the kit. I'm just going to steal here. I'm just going to steal a little bit from the kit because this is coming up next. You're not going to go wrong with that, with the rhodonite and that jet black with that little bit of sparkle, quite a lot of sparkle going on in there as well. It's going to pick out the little sort of black inclusions that you get sometimes in your rhodonite. I mean, how fabulous do they look?
Yeah, they do.
Really impressive. Right, we've got about 34 in baskets. I'm sure now you've got the price down. Yeah, don't leave them there. They'll be checking out left, right and centre. Samantha in West Yorkshire, grab hold of those. Victoria in Dorset. I've got Tyne in Weir. We've got Elaine in Bury. We've got there we go. Esther, well done to you. Congratulations. The question might just be how many do you grab, quite frankly, because you might be genuinely thinking about getting 1 or 2 of those. I kind of at £5.95 to me. That's a no-brainer. Grab a couple of those because you'll use them. You do use them mighty quickly when you find that stone or that colour that you really love and that really works, particularly if you've got the other 3 strands of nuggety gorgeousness. You'll be making jewellery left, right and centre with these, and once you perhaps make pieces for you to wear and your friends notice and you're thinking, okay, I need to make a bracelet for my cousin, from a friend at work, for my mum, they'll be gone. So once you've got them and got them at the chance of £5.95, buy as many as you can for that because they are scrummy. So if you like the look of them with the black gems that are coming up, we're going to let you have these as well now because it is time for our first kit. Obviously, we've got Deb, so she's got some amazing pieces and very glamorous. I say very glamorous, but again, you could daytime some of those as well if you wanted to. I mean, I'm going evening, but you could if you wanted to.
During the day.
There's no rule book. No rule book. No. So this is our midnight kit that is coming up for you, hence the evening glamour, I suppose. Featuring your dendrite opal pairs, your spinels, black agates, and much, much more. So let's grab hold of these and have a little look. Oh my gosh. gorgeous. The dendrite's absolutely beautiful as well. Your dendrite is really fabulous.
It is.
So let's have a little explore of what we've got. Let's grab the 2 strands of stones as well first of all. It's nice to have these 2 because you've got one that's polished and you've got one that's faceted, so it gives you lovely strands. So we've got 160 carats of black agate, that's your plain rounds. That's a classic 38 centimetre strand, and you're looking at 8mm on those, so really workable, really usable size. Then you've got your faceted, and that is it on my details there? I can't see it. There we go. So you've got 85 carats. It was the carat weight I couldn't see. 85 carats of your black spinel graduated faceted rounds. Now they graduate from 5 to, I was going to say centimetres, they'd be huge, from 5 to 7mm, and that's on a smaller 18 centimetre strand, but it's the quality of those. I mean, to see spinel that large as well and faceted so beautifully is really exciting indeed on those. Then if I pick up, look at these dendrites. Well, they are really special, and of course with our opal day today, your dendrite opals are looking fabulous. 96 carats of dendrite opal, faceted pairs, 13 by 8 to 18 by 10 on a 20 centimetre strand. You then have, of course, all of your fabulous findings in here, and a nice little set of findings actually going on in there. So in terms of your findings, you've got two of your silver-plated shepherd hooks, they're 21 by 9, 2 of your small toggle clasps, 10mm rounds, and the T-bar, 4 of your silver-plated copper ball head pins, 51mm with a 2mm ball. You've got 50 centimetres of silver-plated brass oval link chain, so a lot of chain link there, 50 centimetres. You've got your crimp tubes, you've got your open jump rings, which are 5mm, just making sure that's all of those, and yep, that's it, and of course comes in your little organza bag, which is always good. And then you've got your, look at these. Got a lot in there, haven't you?
Yeah, matte black as well.
Matte black of your seed beads. So you've got your 11Os in here.
Yep.
They are lovely. You've got a lot left.
I've got a lot left, but I did use a lot.
You've not been shy
They go
with
a
them,
long way.
And that's because obviously you've got the smaller ones here.
Yeah.
Your 11Os. It's all to do with how many you can fit. If you were to put those in an inch, however many you can get in. So the smaller the stone, the higher the number. It's always a little bit confusing at first. And so that's your 11Os. And then you've got your thread in here as well. So you've also got your Black Nemo thread, which is size B, and that's 72 yards of. So size B, in terms of size of these, I'm not too familiar with those.
So it's a finer one than your Wildfire. And
Right, okie dokie.
Your other Fireline.
Okie dokie. So that's going to be...
Yeah, these are really useful in terms of if you're doing any of your seed bead, any of your stitching into fabrics, things like that.
Sure. So you'll be able to get those on, because obviously you're going to have a smaller drill hole on your 11Os, on your seed beads.
Gives you more
so that's going to be able to go through. Brilliant. So there's a lot in there. There is a lot in there. And the dendrite is fabulous. We've been talking all night about all these sort of dendritic inclusions. They're gorgeous. And all of this should be coming to you at £48.20. Fantastic. But we're not going to do that. We are going to do a much nicer price for you. £48.20. Just a couple of pounds off would be lovely without even asking. But we're going to do more than that. We're going to be more generous this evening and take the entire kit, all of those 3 strands, all of the finding elements, the thread, and of course your seed bead 11Os in there for £27.95. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if you like, elements, and that's if you say that all your findings are one element, which you can't really because there's loads in there. Yeah, there is. Really, but there's a lot to it, and this jewellery is, as always, really inspirational. Fabulous earrings, the necklaces I'm a little bit obsessed with. You've done some really fabulous necklaces. I just think you could have seen those on the red carpet the weekend.
I just think the combination of the matte seed bead with those shiny and sparkly
Really different.
gemstones just works brilliantly.
Yeah, and you wouldn't ordinarily think that if you were to
No.
put, and this is why the kits are so brilliant. If you were to look at these separately, you probably wouldn't have done that. You probably wouldn't have picked up the matte seed beads with your faceted with your polished gemstones. You might sort of tend to put everything together that's in that genre, the polished but actually having this presented to you in a different way and seeing some of those kind of designs is lovely because you get inspired and you think, actually, yeah, that does work. Something you might not have picked up together. Even the faceted spinel against the polished agates, you might have thought that's probably not going to work together. You might need to keep them all in the same vein. Not at all. Absolutely not at all. But yeah, some lovely, lovely designer pieces there. I mean, have you made 4 or 5 pieces?
We've got 3 necklaces,
3 necklaces and
the
a pair of earrings.
Yeah.
Chop that up between your £27.95, and again, if you are selling on your jewellery, you're not going to be one of those necklaces. I'd want to double that price easily, and that's probably being a little bit naughty to Deb, because you imagine one of those in a boutique, and if I went in with with $99.99, they might tell me to sling milk, because they're really, really fabulous. So if you are checking out on these, have a little go, have a look, get the kit home and see how you feel. I'm sure when you see the demo as well, you'll be massively inspired, and of course then you can go back on YouTube, you can have a little look at the demo you're going to see now and really work through all of this in detail, because they're amazing, and you're going to come up with your own styles of things as well, even if people are inspired by what you're doing in terms of the techniques, you can still then obviously your own creative
change
sort
it
of,
and put your own twist on it.
Totally.
And I think that's what's really nice about actually being able to come up with the design and show how I made that particular one, because people can then just go, right, I'm going to take that as the basis and I'm going to build on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is nice.
So, which piece? Well, I know.
Yeah, we're going to do that one.
So the middle necklace.
Yeah, the section at the front there, and then you can do your own sort of twist on that as well.
Fabulous. Right, let's move this over here a little bit. Oops. I'll give you a little bit more elbow space. There we go.
Wiggle along. I like this chair because it's got rollers on the bottom. So
I liked that chair as well.
Yeah. We need another.
But Deb threw me off that chair in the break.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. I'm safer not on casters, let's be fair. Anchored in, ready to go. Right.
Okay, so where we start is right in the middle of the, let me grab that off there, if that's okay. I'm doing it anyway, so. So where we're going to start is actually right in the centre, in this seed bead section in the middle there. So
fabulous.
In there.
Rightio.
Which you can't actually see very
No,
well,
you can.
but that's where we're going first.
Lovely.
So starts off with a triangle of seed beads. So if we take 3 of our seed beads and come all the way, I don't know why I got myself such a tiny little piece of thread.
And what size needle are you using?
So I'm using a size 12.
Okay.
And the reason I'm using a 12 is because it goes through the dendrite opal, and I don't need to like take the needle off and re-thread and everything. I can just work straight through. So the drill hole accommodates the size 12 needle perfectly. So you've got a little triangle there of your seed beads, and then what we need to do is in between each of those 2, we need to add 2 seed beads. So pick 2 up, go through, move on to the next gap. It's a little bit fiddly at this stage because you haven't got a lot of anything to hang on to.
Yeah, it's always the way at the beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a bit tricky to see through the next one, and then around to the last gap. So another 2 in that gap. And then you've got the basis of your triangle.
Okay.
So now what we need to do is, if I work out which way I'm going. Okay, move up into, so this is a corner here, and what we need to do is move up in between those 2 beads that we added, and then we're going to add another 2.
Right.
So pick 2 up there and work into that next bead along, and then we take the next. So we've now got a space on this edge, and we need to fill that one in with a bead. So pick a bead up, go through, and we're up into the next corner. So we add another 2 and just carry that all the way round until you're back at the beginning.
Okay.
And then once you get there, what you'll do, so now we've got the centrepiece of this, so now we're going to come down and form this section here.
Right.
So the centre.
So the big lariat style drop.
Yeah, yeah. So if I get this one, so what we're going to do, we've come right up into the corner, going to add 1 of the seed beads, 1 of the gorgeous polished rounds, 2 seed beads, 1 round, 2 seed beads. Obviously in this section you can change the pattern, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
3 seed beads, 1 of your opals and 3 seed beads, and then if you loop back and you come back through that gemstone at the bottom there, and then pick 2, so we're going to reflect what we've done in terms of the numbers. So if I'd changed the pattern and done like 3 or 5 in between, just make sure you match it.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's going to be wonky, isn't it?
Exactly. They look really good together though, don't they, as we were talking about the matte and the
Yeah,
polish.
it's nice.
They do work. So you can kind of mix and match the pattern, if you could be kind of as cheeky as you like with that, really.
You can. So back up to the top, and then we're going to put 1 bead and come back through. So because we're working into the corner of this triangle, so we came out of, you've got 2 beads on the corner basically, so we came out the 1 and came down, so now we're coming back up, we need to come back into the other bead that's in that corner. So that would actually make quite a nice little earring, just like that.
Totally. Yeah, lovely.
So now we've got that far, what you need to do is add in to the gaps in your triangle.
Okay.
So around those edges, start filling in the gap. And then you work all the way around. And what I did in between rows was I actually stitched round a couple of times, because just to strengthen it up and just to make it a little bit sort of stronger, really, in terms of, because this thread is quite flexible. It's a lot more flexible than if you use wildfire or a fire line. So what I wanted to do was just make sure that it's strong and also stop it being quite so flexible. So work your way around, fill in the gaps, and then when you get to the top, if I bring this one in, I was just going to add too many in then. Once you get to that top corner, what you need to do is start adding in the drops. Come in here. So we've got 1 seed bead, 1 round, the 3, the dendrite, 3 seed beads, a round and a single, and then that comes down. No, that comes up, not down. So it's this one, not those, sorry. Get myself confused now. So it comes round and then that sits up when you stitch back. So you Now stitch in that. And again, just stitch around a few times so that it makes it a little bit stronger. But when you put your beading thread through to do this part of the necklace, everything is supported from that drill hole there. So then we're in position to actually put these drops. So you add in as many. See, I quite like it like that.
I do.
But I thought, for some reason, it reminded me of a moth. I don't know why.
Fair play. Fair play.
Yeah. Whatever.
But you do end up seeing different things in your jewellery,
see
don't
different
you?
patterns. Yeah.
It's almost like a dream catcher as well.
Yeah. You see different patterns in that, don't you, all the time?
And so that holds it, because that's kind of standing upright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which you wouldn't think would stay there.
This one's not attached.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's what I was looking at, because I was thinking it was sewn in somehow, but it's not, is it?
So when you're wearing it, it just sits flat and it's... Oh, sorry.
Sorry?
There you go.
So
So
it
it
just
just sits. There's no sort of
It's like
additional...
it's like a little person. That's the head,
With
and it's
gloves
got his
on.
little arms with his big
Hello.
white mittens on.
You could do a ballerina, couldn't you? If you put extra... You could.
Bit of tool.
Yeah.
Is it tool? Is that the
Tool.
right word?
Yeah.
Tool?
T-U-double-L-E.
It never sounds right, does it?
No, it doesn't. Right, so how... In terms of then the little side sections, if you add in...
The arms.
Your arms, yeah, and your big white gloves. Obviously choose. I was trying to be so professional.
So was I. Didn't think you'd bring me into shop then. I'm like that with my gloves. The gloves.
Gloves.
Oh, that'll learn me. I love that phrase.
So then it all depends in terms of the size of your pairs. So it depends how far down you want these to go, and so it depends how many of your seed beads you put here, and then you need to gauge how many you need to add to get it to hang sort of straight, and then come in at the bottom there. So, and then once you've done that, just repeat it on the other side exactly the same, and there, that's then completed. So all I did then was stitch round in this section just to finish off, and obviously stitch in that second tail. And then, just pass your beading thread through the dendrite and it all hangs.
It all comes together.
Yeah.
So I can't stop seeing a little person
Little
in there.
person. Yeah.
Oh, dance it. It's fabulous.
It's like, hello.
Bless you.
Need it to wave. Hello.
It's great though, because once you've learnt those techniques, or you see something like that, you could keep that centre section on its own if you wanted to. You could add the necklace in at the top, and or you could be, so like, here I am, this is me, here I am. You could be as glamorous as you wanted. It's great. Oh, is that one of your favourite films? Is it, Michael?
Oh,
you can't not
obsessed.
help love that film, can you? I mean, Hugh Jackman obviously is in it, so there's a big draw straight away. Don't you? I've not got tickets. I don't want to hear anything about that.
Everyone here.
It's a sore point. Well, everyone here. I haven't.
I haven't.
didn't get my ticket. Do you get the email?
No.
It's fine. You come round to my house and we'll watch the film.
Drink gin.
Drink gin and watch. Yeah, you've got to all get in the car. Oh,
Yeah.
I've lost my little chocolates. Oh, hello. Oh, it's all going. Can't believe it. If anyone's ill, by the way, I'll have the ticket. That's right.
Yeah.
It's all right. I should be spiking Michael's tea. Right. Just be careful when you're walking out the studio tonight. Be like, that was my leg. Oh, Michael's tripped. Oh dear. Can't travel. Very well. £27.95. Congratulations on your midnight dendrite opal kit. Fabulous. Fabulous. Right. Can I just push that over there? Thank you, darling. And let's grab. These are gorgeous. I've never seen these before. These are amazing.
Oh, yes.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Really fun and really colourful and really gorgeous. I like these a lot. These are super cute. Super, super cute. Look at those.
I really like
My
this size and shape as well.
They're lush,
Those as
aren't they?
rings, earrings.
Yeah, totally. And how wearable are they going to be?
Ooh, in between, you know, those bars that we had to start with.
Ooh.
The big.
They'd look quite fab, wouldn't they?
They would.
A bit different, but I think these are
Mix them
fun
with
as
that.
well.
They are.
It doesn't have to be serious or stuffy,
No.
or, you know, these are really, really fun. You've got probably all the colours of the rainbow under there. There are some really, really nice pieces, actually. Blues and greens and pinks and raspberries, and I haven't got enough colours in the rainbow to actually go through all of those. Little flashes of kind of what look like gold as well. Delicious. Multicolour mixed jasper, puffy coins, 10mm. Oh, and there's only 10? Oh, okay, so they're going to be a bit of an on and gone. So you need to be grabbing hold of those. They're going to be very, very quickly out of here. 1.4 carats, and just, I mean, what a fun,
Cute
funky
little
bracelet.
macrame bracelets with those,
Perfect.
because you can pick out the colours into your thread, can't you?
They're super. I think when you look at them, sometimes they look a bit like, almost a bit like PowerShell as well when you take a quick glance. 'Cause
Yeah.
You've got so many colours, but then actually those greens,
Yeah.
really, really zesty, lovely. The aqua blues, fabulous. And $9.95. I mean, they're just going to be straight out of here. Yeah, really, you could. And there's so many other different gemstones that are going to work with these. If you want
they
one of
will.
those.
Yeah.
As a feature, but yeah, lovely on really simple little macrame bracelets, little friendship bracelets, wish bracelets, little drop earrings, dead simple.
perfect.
Just yeah, enjoy those. They're really, really cute. And I think if you're selling your jewellery, they'd be lovely to have on your stand as well. Really fun.
Well, they're going to draw people in because we're attracted to the colour. They're almost
Yeah.
like butterflies and flowers and everything.
They are
summery,
they're
aren't
amazing.
they?
Really fun. They're kind of happy gemstones,
Yeah.
really, aren't they?
Yeah.
$9.95. Really, really gorgeous colours. Those pinks are fabulous in there as well. Gorgeous. They're going to be selling out. So well done if you get that strand. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, lovely.
Rose quartz, big rose quartz faceted rounds.
Ooh.
Super glamorous. See, straight away,
Yeah.
if you've got any of the faceted black spinel from the kit, I would want to pop a little bit of that together with the rose quartz. Maybe controversially, but I just think they look
Gorgeous.
so nice together. And even if you've got some of the seed beads, you create some little beady beads perhaps to mix in there as well. That'd be
mixing.
nice.
Yeah, good.
Or your little man at the centre. Your little wavy man in the centre. You can have a fabulous necklace.
You could have little pink gloves on. Pink
He could.
boots.
Oh, but I'd keep him as he is with the dendrite. I'd keep the dendrite white gloves, and then you could pop him on the sort of the lariat on that as well. Ready to go. Rose quartz, 360 carats, 12mm, 38cm strand, and yeah, they look amazing. We always love a bit of rose quartz anyway. And good colour, really, really good colour. They're not kind of wishy-washy squint and you're not quite sure if they're pink or whatever they are.
No.
They're pink, they're classic rose quartz, and that's where, if I'm looking for a strand like this on the tonal sort of colour scale, that's where I'd want these to be. That's exactly, if we had a little alien that popped down to Earth right now and specifically wanted to know what does rose quartz look like, because they could, and that would probably be their first question.
Well, yes.
Obviously.
Probably.
This would be the strand that I'd want to show them.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be it. It could happen.
I think they'd travel miles to find out the answer to that
I think
question.
they would, and they should come straight to us here at JewelleryMaker.
They should.
Because
Yeah.
we'd be able to tell them. And at $9.95, we could let them buy a strand. What they'd pay it with, I don't know. What currency
And
that
their
would
postage,
be. Moon dust, I don't know.
Their postage is still $3.95.
They could add to their order. $9.95 for an absolute out of this world alien. It means an alien to us to see so much of those stones at $9.95. Hey, there we go. Leather on the vest. $9.95. 0644 655. They asked. Do you think we'll ever know? Do you think we will ever know the whole alien?
Whether or not they saw rose quartz or not.
Whether or not the aliens did want to know about rose quartz. I would. There must be.
There's got to be.
Can't just be us. Can't just be us. I refuse to believe. I mean, Michael's here. How did he get here?
I know.
Hey.
Yeah.
$9.95. Very well done. 360 carats. Because you are out of this world, Michael.
Oh.
I'm a young
Saving myself. Did you not hear that compliment?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for your little chocolate caramel Dewberry thing as well.
Ooh.
I'll have that in the break. Well done on those ones. Congratulations. Number eight. Now these are cute. I haven't seen these before, and I haven't worked with these either. But I like them, and I think I need them.
I've not seen them in this colourway.
They're really, really lovely. So you've got the ceramic spheres, if you like, thanking you. Let's hold one of those. It's got a really nice sizable drill hole, if I can grab one of those. But they've got a lovely sparkle to them, actually. They're your white ceramic beads. They've got a really nice sheen. I don't know if you can see those.
It's not
Great
like
polish.
a flat white, is it?
No.
That's a coffee, isn't it? It's
Yes.
it's got a depth, almost like a pearly quality to it.
Very much. It's almost, you'd almost look at them and think they were pearlescent somehow.
Yeah.
But they're really quite fab. Again, just to add little touches or nuances into your jewellery designs. If you want to mix your ceramic beads in with your gemstones, that's not a problem. That's completely up to you. Not a problem at all. But it's nice to have those as little stations, as little statements between your real gemstones as well. But they're so affordable as well. At £2.95, you get 20 of them, and maybe even in your little macrame bracelets or friendship bracelets. If you
it's
sort
going
of
to work brilliantly.
Yeah, really, really lovely.
Well, you see beading as well. Sorry.
Nice. No, absolutely. And they're really light. I think that's the other thing. If you want to perhaps use those maybe at the top of, if you've got some fabulous earrings you want to design, but you want to keep the weight out of them, the ceramics aren't going to be weighty. They're really, really light. So that'd be a good way of incorporating those potentially. So 20 of them. Again, I'd grab a couple, £2.95.
Yeah.
Not going to go wrong with those, are you? Really? Come back. And the agate, again, the black agate from the kit against the white ceramic. If you just wanted perhaps a bracelet of the agate with a couple of the ceramics and a little charm even, just to really draw focus, if you like. £2.95, bit of a bargain on your white round ceramic beads. And they're 6mm, so really nice size on those. Very, very versatile and really workable. But yeah, lovely. But they are, you need to see those at home. I don't know if that's coming over too well across the... you can see that you've got great polish on those. In fact, I wonder... Let's try them with these. We've got some carnelian rounds coming up, just to show you if you wanted to just add a little... They kind of lift, especially on the carnelian with the white. You can imagine those sort of either side.
No, it marries up really well.
Really focus. They're cute, they are. Woohoo! Come back to mama. So there we go. So that's the ceramics. Let's pop that. Am I going to get those? How am I going to do this?
Yeah.
Just like that. Professional, you see. Got a professional.
That was slick.
How about that?
Slick.
Right. Yeah. Carnelian, one of the most ancient gemstones on the planet. One of the most ancient gemstones, along with your lapis lazuli. Been around for thousands and thousands of years. But it's never ever stopped being one of our favourites. They're like juicy, delicious buds of golden honey. It's like manuka honey. They're delicious. Love manuka honey. I don't like honey as a general rule. No, it's one of those things I've always been a bit like with any. But manuka honey, amazing. A lot richer. Just delicious. Don't know. Delicious, and it's that kind of colour, isn't it? The higher grade you go, it's that delicious, wonderful golden colour. 245 carats of carnelian, 10mm, and you've got a 38cm strand on those. And these are going to be a bargain, an absolute bargain. And we are certainly turning up the heat in terms of, well, going down on price to £2.95 on those ones. But they are lovely.
They are. And again, they work really nicely with pearls, I think, because of that historical connotation and royalty. They remind me of sort of Tudor jewellery.
But if you go back in, obviously, thousands of years ago, if you'd have been offered a strand of diamonds, which not going to happen, and your carnelians were valued much more highly than your white diamonds, because gemstones were judged on their colour. So it's the strong colours like the carnelians and the lapis,
garnet.
The garnet, the really deep colours that were seen as really high prestigious gemstones. Your diamonds would have been like, no. Off with their heads. They wouldn't have been interested. So, they are fab. £2.95 on those ones. Well done on those. Let's do these as well while we're there, because we've got some more carnelian here. Nuggets, and we're loving the nuggets tonight. We are loving the nuggets. These are lovely.
Look at the glow in that one. Can you see it?
Oh gosh, yes I can. A bit opal-esque actually.
Yes.
It's a little bit like the way the light. If I turn that, you're probably not going to see it if I turn that to the camera. That'll just be about. But they just.
There's almost like an orange.
Yeah, you see, you're not seeing it. It depends on where they. Oh, a little bit. It looks a bit chatoyant as well. It's just the banding within there. When they hit the light, when you've got the sort of the light at the right angle, you do get the most fabulous glow coming out of those. They're really delicious. and lovely soft. Again, you've got more of the primrosy type colours you spoke about earlier on. The tangerines, the mandarin colours, and £3.95. They are glowingly glorious. Bit rainbow, mix a little bit of kind of rainbow moonstone and opalescence, potentially in terms of what you're seeing from those. They are lovely.
They are.
And you've got quite a lot on the strand, but gorgeous if you want to mix them with the rounds. I think to mix the rounds and the nuggets is quite quirky actually. It's lovely. And 38cm strand on 8x7 to 14x8mm on that one for £3.95. Sneaky little cheeky bracelet. You don't have to be watching at home thinking, oh my goodness, I'm not that talented, I wouldn't be able to do, I don't know what to do with this. Put it on a stretchy. Start with your stretches. They're dead easy and they're so effective, and we wear loads of them still, don't we? Even, you know, all of the guest designers here that are so super uber talented, we still wear our stretches, we still make our stretches, because they're a really, really lovely way to start to incorporate those gemstones into your collection. So £3.95. Well done on those ones. The which one? Sorry, darling. Yes, the ones that are next to them. That's it. Yeah. Here we go. And again, with the nuggets we had earlier on, I mean, any of the nuggets that we had earlier on, I love these colours. The tones are beautiful. These gorgeous sort of emerald greens, the moss greens, the forest greens, the indica-like hues that are in there. The lilacs as well really kind of balance that up. So organic. Unisex as well. Definite sort of unisex gemstones going on there. They're yummy. They're also beautiful to see. You need to have a little look. You need to have a little look. A licky look at those. A little look. 200. Never said that in my life.
Look.
Missed my elbow again. A little look. £2.95. That was my little look. You see, it was one of those. 644. Sorry, everyone's going to be exhausted after the show tonight. 800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com. But they are, so pretty. And that's a lovely kind of soft. I don't know what.
It is.
Violety, lilac-y, mauvey.
Yep.
Any other type colours that we can pop in there? Bluey.
I think you've summed it up perfectly.
Silvery. It's all stones, isn't it? Please have me back. Please all write in. Please write in to Chloe and say, Ruth's amazing. We need her on all the time. 200, not all the time, 260 carats. I'll be exhausted. They are
Please
so
have
pretty.
a little look at the show on the night.
Have a little look at the show. We had a lovely time. And we did a little price of £2.95 as well. It's only little. But if you want to take more than one of those, because I wouldn't just take one, you know, that'd be too little. You need a few. On the web. Still one little price of £2.95 for you. But is it £2.95 still for P&B? £3.95. There we go. I'll add a little bit more.
Still quite less.
Still quite small though. We're having a break yet. But there we go. So that is your fancy Jasper Rudge. I actually love the fact that you actually replied to me there. So no, not yet. Not having a break yet. So we're having a break. No, Ruth, carry on. Not yet. Keep going. Number 9. Ceramic, this colour. It's got a little bit longer. Right, let's stop. It's all got a little bit silly. Did you have a good night, Ruth? Yeah, we didn't sound much. We had a great night. We had a really good giggle. Great giggle. Oh, my word. I'm going to bring in the whites. Right. The whites of the ceramics in there as well. Got on Michael Caine. Right, look at those together. They work so nice.
So little.
£2.95. They were nice. I can't say anything sensible now. I can't.
I haven't noticed.
Pink beads. A lovely soft baby pink on those ones. You could, if you know something that's had a little girl, I'm not going to say it, a little baby girl, that you can make a nice little. You can make a bracelet.
Yeah.
Not a big one, but you can make a bracelet. Maybe for the mum or for the baby, the child, at £2.95. They're a nice tone though, they are. And again, you've got that lovely pearlescence. You can see it a bit more on those.
Yeah.
Ever so
It's a
slightly.
lovely fit.
Ever so slightly, just shiny. They're on there at £2. Nice one. Today's must-have. Yeah, we haven't even got there. Haven't got. Should we do a small promo?
Just a wee one.
Just a wee one. Just a slight one for the corner drilled amethyst. They are pretty epic, actually. They are pretty epic, but these are going to kind of sell themselves. They're so popular. So popular. Corner drilled amethyst. Look at those. They are stunning. Look at those. They're coming up for you at the start of the next hour, and they really are a must-have opportunity on those for you. They are 9mm. You've got a 16cm stone. But it's all about the cutting on those as well. The cutting is phenomenal. We've also got, and it's one of Becky's favourites, she loves the Terra Jasper. And we've got so many different colours. We've got the yellow Terra Jasper. We've got two different, just check it on here, two different sizes, I think. Yeah, we've got the 12mm and the 4mm of the yellow Terra. I can't say that either. Yellow. I want to say pterodactyl. Yeah. I just want to say pterodactyl. Yellow pterodactyl Jasper. Coming up for you. I tell you what, let's go for a little break. Let's just reconvene, get together, and we'll come back with the must-have of the amethyst in a minute.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share. Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with JewelleryMaker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. Welcome to JewelleryMaker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. So visit our website for more information. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
If you have a question or a query for JewelleryMaker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Oh. Do you remember a programme called Stop It and Tidy Up? There was a character in it that used to go, sorry about that. Well, we just did a quick chair swap, and we came back and went, it's all good. It's one of those nights tonight. I was just about to say, putting me on casters isn't probably the best idea, because now I couldn't really move around. It's a bit like Victoria Wood's sketch. Is it on the trolley? Right, amethyst. Sorry, everyone's really nervous now. I will sit still. Glue me down. Where's some of that glue? Right, amethyst. It's a big tube of that. Right, all right, Michael, dropping your Jaffa Cakes. 30 carats of amethyst. Corner drill. Why? We've had a lot. We've all had Jaffa Cakes tonight, haven't we? Lots of other cakes available. 30 carats of amethyst, corner drilled. These are lush. Have a look at these. Actually. I mean, they are just dazzlingly delicious. Dazzlingly delicious. The cut on them is amazing. They stand out. They're so super cool. And for me, they're on a different level. They're on a completely different playing field. 30 carats of amethyst. And the very fact that you've got them on that corner drill is just so different. So dazzling, so spectacular. If I just line a couple of those up, I mean, imagine those as drop earrings, how incredibly expensive they would be. They're so elegant, they're so beautiful, and you've got to start first and foremost with great quality amethyst, and these are Brazilian, and you can kind of tell straight away because you've got such amazing transparency in the stones. So these have grown up in Brazil in a geode, and that's one of the key differences when you're seeing amethyst from Brazil as opposed to amethyst from Zambia. Zambian amethyst has crystallised in the ground, but it's been moving around with the movement of the tectonic plates. You've had temperature change. You've had so much. It's grown up in really kind of harsh conditions, I guess. Brazilian amethyst like this in a geode, it's had a space basically to crystallise and to form in. So it's not being susceptible. Yes, there's been temperature change, but it's been a bit protected, but it's also not been sort of forced around and moved around a lot whilst it's been crystallizing, hence why you get such great clarity and such amazing quality from those stones. And wherever you are in the jewellery world at the moment, whether it's the big jewellery houses, whether it's sort of a lot of big jewellers in China as well, are actually even just trying to get the geodes. So forget actually even trying to take the amethyst, and to get good quality amethyst like this, a lot of them are gone already because they're really popular in their geode type form. So when you can get them, they can be very expensive because they're such good quality. And then to take them and to cut them like that, you're going to use the top grade lapidarists anyway, because it's the lapidarists that's going to bring out the beauty of the stone. Without their skill, without their techniques and their expertise, you're going to lose the beauty of the gemstone. With it, you're going to double it. And then to take the time to actually look at those stones and to kind of really take the plunge to corner drill them, wow, I mean, the loss, the wastage that could have happened on those is huge, because look how close we've got that right to the very top of the stone. Right on the very, very edge of the stone. Now, goodness knows, imagine if you were trying to do that yourself.
Yeah,
it's not.
no, it'd be impossible.
Yeah, exactly. Because you are really literally on the very, very corner, on the edge of that gemstone. And they've all been done beautifully. They've not cracked the crystal of the stone. They've just absolutely suspended them beautifully. And drop earrings are going to look amazing. The necklaces, I'm thinking right now of perhaps almost like sort of kind of the invisible sort of floating sort of waterfall necklaces, maybe 3 sort of fabulous strands, maybe, and I would push the boat here, I would probably go 3 or 4 of those strands. Imagine them spaced out, not as sort of together as that, but 3 sort of long strands, and they all like they're floating on the neckline.
Flash of sparkle around the neckline.
Yeah.
And the colour.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They are beautiful.
They're on a completely different playing field.
And actually, the 0.6 silver wire that we had, sterling silver wire, making a ring and just prong setting these, ignore the drill hole completely.
I mean, what would you pay
wouldn't
for
even
that?
notice. I know,
Imagine, I mean, you can think of those big jewellery houses. You think of those big names, you know, the Bond Street ones we're talking about, the ladies' names, all the rest of it. And if you to walk in there and try and find a designer ring, and they will do them, they will work the aquamarines, the amethysts, the rose quartz, all of those gemstones, morganites, and set one of those into a sterling silver ring, and you can pay several £100s for the privilege. Even if you walk into your high street store, one of those, cut that well, cut that beautifully. You've got kind of, it's going to be a square step cut, isn't it? Yeah. Cut like that in a sterling silver ring. I mean, put it into gold. Goodness gracious me.
Yeah.
Amazing. And you don't just have one. You've got approximately 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 of those. Glorious. I mean, you then start to imagine actually how much is this strand going to cost you. 18 of those fabulous amethyst gemstones, £70 each, £50 each. How about you pay less than £1 each? Doesn't sound right, does it? Doesn't sound right. But that's what you're looking at on this strand tonight, because we're sitting at the moment at £19.95. Catch this, Deb. Deb doesn't know we do this. How fantastic is that? It's what we were talking about earlier in terms of almost undervaluing your strand.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is, because... And the other thing that just messes with my head, when I see a price like that and a strand like this, each one of those gemstones matches the one next to it. So to get that many matched, cut in terms of, or matched in terms of the cut, the colour, the clarity, everything about it.
And even when you say the colour, obviously you're not just looking at the purple. The colour is your hue, your tone, your saturation. Yeah. Everything, all of those together, you've got,
and it's that price. It's unbelievable.
No, and you could pop that, even if you wanted to space it out like that, and maybe do your little sterling silver sort of gizmos. Use your gizmo to the little sterling silver if you wanted to keep it very similar to that on kind of a torque necklace. I would expect that to come with a price tag of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds alongside it for the quality, for the calibre of the amethyst that you've got within there. A pair of amethyst earrings like that in a shop window for $99.99 in silver, I'd be like, wow, they're amazing. I've got the chance to wear designer jewellery, designer gemstone, because when you do take it back to the very beginning of its life, you know, you've got gemstones, you've got a little piece of Brazil from these amethyst gemstones. If you are taking that little bit of Brazil, bringing it here with the colour, that clarity, the hue, the lust of the cut, there are so many elements that you put together, because all we're seeing right now is the final amazing strand with that price point, and you go $11.95, that's incredible. Take it back. They've got to be sourced, they've got to be found, they've got to be pre-formed and roughly cut, they've got to be brought from Brazil to here. There is the sorting process, the colour matching, everything, all of those elements How can you do that for $11.95? Like literally, and that's probably a question that I want to ask. Is how can we do that? They look, lavender pearls from earlier.
They would.
That would look fabulous. Somebody's just suggested the lavender pearls that were on earlier alongside those.
Yeah.
Good call, really nice. And a little bit of extra, you know, the little black spinels we had earlier, if you wanted to put anything else in between there or dropping down, but on their own, wonderful. And if you are kind of a silversmith or you work with your silver and you're thinking of maybe setting one of those into a lovely big sort of chunky silver ring or prong set it, like you said, any of the above is going to work brilliantly. Yellow gold, imagine those with yellow gold.
Oh yeah, that would look really opulent. Yeah.
Just beautiful. The world's your oyster with these.
Bezel set, and it's all about that cut and that colour.
Very high end.
They're amazing.
Very high end. Loads of these have sold. Judith's got 2. Hello, Judith. And sorry, Francis is right. Multi-bidders. Judith has 2, Francis has 2, Jill has 2, Yvonne has 2, so does Joan, so does Karen, so does Julie, so does Sally, so does Colin, so does Jane, so does Maxine, Trudy's just joined us, Marina's just joined us. We have so many of you. Valerie, well done, Janice, Suzanne, Mary and Jenny, Jana, Leslie, Trudy, Kirsten, Leslie, Caroline, they're in your basket, Susan, Celeste, grab them. You are getting the most stunning colour going on in here. 30 carats, and well done you, because you've listened to what we've said, you've listened to what's going on in this auction, and you just can't risk not being a part of it. Not for £11.95. When I first saw this strand today, I'm thinking, okay, it's a cheeky JewelleryMaker price. I knew it was going to be a big opportunity for you right now. I think that this is going to probably be one of those moments where we go maybe $39.99. You know, you don't want to say it because you're thinking they're going to go, no, Ruth, it's like 69 or something, 39. And then Becky comes in and says, okay, this is what we're doing. You're thinking, really? Do we need to rethink on that? Sometimes you kind of think maybe we should. But it's a brilliant opportunity.
At all.
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter what way round you look at it.
No, they're so exciting.
Yeah.
They're so exciting. Well, because as I said, recap: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There's 18 stones on there. Take 2 out, leave yourself 16. Take 2 out, make yourself a fabulous pair of drop earrings on a shepherd's hook potentially. Pop those in. You've got 16 left. For $11.95, I would be so chuffed to have a pair of earrings like this that look as good as that. With the corner drilling, that's the cheeky bit as well, don't forget. How they've been drilled, that's the cheeky element of this. I mean, whoever's, you know, got involved with those, that's a cheeky little price point anyway. But that corner drilling is just off the scale. That again is something we need to be adding into that price point. They don't seem to be. Audrey, congratulations. Oh, we have some very cheeky girls on the web as well that are checking out on these. Well done, Audrey. You've grabbed a couple of those. Cindy, nice to see you there in Leicestershire. Alison, well done. Leslie in Lanarkshire. Donna in Herefordshire. Lois joins us in Florida. Well, they're going to look a bit fabulous in the Florida sunshine, aren't they?
Yes, they will.
Just gorgeous. And don't forget your lovely tassels in there as well.
Just the colour that you can see, all those pinks and just that life in the gemstone is going to be amazing.
And amethyst, of course, play a croak gemstone. So when you do see it outside, you will see all the reds and blues that can come out at different angles. The moment you've got you kind of those purple flashes of your Cabernet sort of Sauvignon grape that you're seeing within there. But what you've got is a gemstone from this long sort of prismatic crystal, so ideal for cutting. And when it's cut like that, you're bringing out that brilliance. You're unveiling all of those fabulous colours. They are superb. And you've done really well. I've got pages of you there as well. Susan, Bernie and June and Lynn, well done. Anila, you've just joined us. Gillian's just joined us. Patrick, check out. Nice. Really great job. They're a super steal, they are. They're fab. I'm having those. No, I'm not. Very, very well done indeed on those ones. Righty hurdle, let's bring that over here. They were gorgeous, they were. That's amazing. It's brought me right down to ground, that has. Number 2, darling, was it? Yes, the tubes. These are lovely. These are a bit fun.
Really nice.
A bit fun and funky. Great necklace. A great necklace on those. They are lush. Wonderful caramels and lattes and toffee colours in there. Yum, yum, yum. Wonderful. Quite a blank canvas though still at this. That sounds really weird because you've got all those fabulous colours and patterns, but I think because they're quite a neutral shade.
Neutral, yeah, they are really neutral, so you can mix them in with any colour of gold, any colour of gold, any colour of metal.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Or you gems, your, what's it called? Ethlon threads, because it is a neutral tone. So,
and some have got lots and lots of patterns on them, and some are actually pretty plain when you look at those ones. They're really, you could certainly take some of those out.
Yeah.
But wonderful colours. If we flip them around there as well, well, kind of like the little spots that come through on the jasper. They're cute, aren't they?
Cute with the ceramic beads.
They would
as
actually,
well, wouldn't they?
Yeah, really
They'd
nice.
Look nice with that.
Yeah, they could work.
Either the pink or the white.
Either would go. Yeah, definitely. And of course, you've got these lovely tubes, which I don't see every day. 50 carats of picture jasper tubes, 4 by 13 millimetres on a 38 centimetre stand. But they do look cute. They look really, really sweet. But it's those lighter sort of lattes and toffees and caramels, yum, yum, that you're seeing in there, which I think we all love, let's be fair.
Yeah,
and 50 carats worth, but they do look utterly glorious. And because you've got that tubular effect, the polish on them is really gorgeous, really workable. They're fantastic. We just need to get the right price, and we can do that, obviously, on your picture jasper. We are going under 10. And chopping it off, and going to £4.95. £4.95 for your picture jasper. Really pretty as a picture. Let's see what I did there. Yeah, I'm here all night. Sadly for you. So £4.95 on a little bracelet. I'd probably have a little bit of maybe a little round in between.
Yeah.
Just you'd need to break that up, wouldn't you? Really?
Yeah. Space it out, and or just even one of them. I think one would look. Just really simple.
I like that.
Nice.
And you could have a little bit of chain link in between, potentially.
Yeah. Have them going the other way round for a cuff.
Oh,
and
right,
channel
side by
set
side.
them. Yeah, channel set them between
like so.
a frame. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a very big brand name that kind of does.
Yeah.
That does that.
Yeah.
Fair, and you've got all of that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
£4.95.
That yellow jasper could be quite good with it. Those little spaces.
The little teeny ones.
The 4 mil.
They would actually. Look at you, Michael.
Nice.
I don't want to think you were.
You'll be a designer next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. We can all go home.
Yeah.
They do. They look really
and
nice.
do design. Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen it. I need to catch up on that on YouTube.
Oh no, wouldn't it? You'd be okay.
Number 7. Let's do number 7. Have a little look at it. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was surreal.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was really surreal. Yeah.
Bless you.
It went in like 2 minutes.
Flew.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a little peek and a giggle. Amethyst nuggets. I bet you a fan. 130 carat. These are intense. Very, very deep. Beautiful. Classic amethyst. Lovely nuggets that you've got. Lots of different shades, lots of different shapes within there. Smaller nuggets than we had earlier on, actually, so they might be a bit workable for you if you want something quite not so large. But you can take it, I mean, you can just, we talk about them as a whole strand. You can even just take 1 or 2 of those out to accent on a design. Is just lovely. But again, it's that richness of colour, isn't it, that we expect from amethyst. If that's your birthday, if you're a February baby, you're very lucky, because I do love amethyst. But it's that sense of royalty, that kind of sense of occasion, I think, when you're wearing so much amethyst. But you can't go wrong, I don't think, with a strand like this.
No, you can't. You can't. And it's recognisable as well in terms of the gemstone. So if you are making to sell or making for gifts, then people know what it is.
Yeah, completely.
And that's always a real draw, to have that familiarity.
Yeah, and it's often the gemstone strand that people buy first of all.
Yeah.
If you've never bought anything from us, amethyst is normally the gemstone that people go for, and I think it is because of that, because you instantly look at it and you recognise it. It's not one that you kind of and ah and second guess at all. You just look at those colours and go, it can only be. There is only kind of one amethyst like that as well. Is it? You did that under 5, Becky? Oh, you naughty little sausage. £4.95. 130 carats. Oh, that is lovely. Wowzers.
Did we have the carnelian in this size as well earlier? Size.
Very similar, yes, we did.
Yeah. Mix them up. They'd look
gorgeous.
look really nice together. Yeah.
kind of citrine colour with the purple, the golds, and it's chocolate wrapper purple with the gold inside business, isn't it? Very, very lovely to see those together. You're kind of verging on your ametrine sort of shades then. Yeah. That went really nicely. And the lighting up, the way that the light's kind of going through some of these as well. Yeah. They're incredibly, incredibly alluring. That one's just glowing
this
there.
This one here is as well.
Yeah. And you can almost see kind of you'll have to see them at home, but those pinky flashes that you get from your amethyst stones, they're wonderful. 130 carats for £4.95. Bargain! Pop them in your baskets, check them out, add them to your order, and if you've not made a purchase today, then that might be your first one, because they're always going to be loved. You're always going to be able to, if you're working with your jewellery and selling your jewellery, they're always going to be mahoosively popular. Oh, it's magic. Look at these. I like this colour today. These are, number 8, did you say? The blues.
What is it? I thought that's what you said. It confused my brain.
And me, I don't know. I haven't done blue adventuring before. This is new to my eyes. It's like a Wedgwood blue. This is lovely. Oh, these are a bit exciting. I'm liking my blue today. As you can probably tell from a little spotty top. They are really pretty. That's why I sort of paused for a second. So I'm thinking, is that the right one? Is that what we do? They're lovely. 260 carats of blue adventurine, small nuggets, 3x5 to 6x10. Deb's like, that's
I'm still confused.
Are they still? They are. I know. 82 to 86 centimetre strand. So you've got double trouble going on here. A lovely, lovely offering. They are
They're really cool.
Right, your price on these is fabulous. That might just be a little bit low. £295, I was going to say then. £2.95. See, I'd go massive stretchy bracelet on that. All of those, massive stretchy bracelet. Or, of course, restrand it, sling it on. You've got a lovely, lovely necklace for the summer to wear with my... I'm all a bit topsy-turvy skew with. And they are so pretty. I think we're both a bit blown away by those.
Yeah. It's a lovely colour.
It's like a cornflower hue, isn't it?
Yes.
A cornflower blue.
It is.
A bluebell hue, maybe more cornflowery. Don't know, bit of a mix in there. Bradley Cooper's eyes blue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. £2.90. Oh, I'm stroking them. They feel. No, never to stroke your eyeball. They are just wonderful. And you've got darker shades, you've got lighter shades. I want a big stretchy cuff made out of that.
Crocheting with these would be nice. You can, if you crochet
lovely
on monofilament, it's really nice.
Yes.
Or crochet with elastic, and you get, especially on a necklace, because it tends to be a bit looser, so you get like a little jelly quiver thing going on with it, which is quite cool. Yeah, jelly quiver.
A jelly quiver. And you can see if you put it like that as well, you can imagine all of those together.
Twisted, yeah.
And you could do that. You could put you could go chain link on the ends, or you can get even more. That is yummalicious. Very nice. Really, really flattering colour tone as well.
And I've never ever, I didn't even know you could get blue aventurine. No. So I'd get a couple of these because, or at that price, I'd probably get 3 to be honest, because it's something really I've never seen before.
They are lovely. Really, really nice colour tone. And you know me, I'm a pink girl. I love my pink gemstones. But I have to say, the blue of that is right up there for me. They are very, very nice indeed. Lighter, brighter. You've got the deeper hues. You've got it all going on in there. They are so, so pretty. Very well done on those. Add those to your basket. Congratulations if you're checking out on those. And so many of them, don't forget, that's not your average strand. It's a lovely long one, so it's gorgeous. Well done. Very nice. We like that. We like that. We like that. And I tell you what, was that number 8, doll? Sorry. I just put them back in the wrong boxes. Let's dive into number 10. Oh, you can't go wrong with fluorite. These are so pretty. They're really bright as well. And fluorite actually isn't a gemstone that should glow. It's actually a dull gemstone. It's got to be cut really well to bring out its energy, its brilliance. Very nicely done. So you've got this kind of slightly waxy luster.
They're
doesn't matter.
good.
How nice are they?
Yeah.
Or if you've got any of the amethyst, that is going to work perfectly, bringing out the purples.
Yeah.
Really, really pretty. They are so gorgeous.
With that aquamarine, those slabs.
Nice, nice, yeah. Because you've got some of the aquamarine that's got more of the greeny tones in there, and obviously it's dependent on the amount of iron in your aquamarine, depending on the level of that. Is the ferrous and the ferric iron, something like that. I need to go back to gemstone school. But bringing out that beautiful, beautiful blue. They are so, so pretty. Yep, so you've got some more of the green tones. Very lovely, very, very lovely. And again, you've got so many of these on here. Gorgeous, gorgeous colours. Look at all of those. I mean, they really do sit so well, and they're not sharp, even though you've got the small nuggets like this. I think sometimes when you see them on Deli Box, they look a little bit sharp. Even that one looks a bit sharp and spiky. They're not. They're not. You just got all of these different shapes, and I always want to kind of say shapes and flavours of your fluorite. But they do fluoresce as well. Gemstone fluorite, you know, you've got this gemstone that has this kind of, when it's exposed to your UV light, that kind of instant kind of fluorescence. Kind of they light up. They're so cute. And again. Oh, cheeky little prize point. Only £2.45, not 95. £2.45 on there. So a couple of those for a fiver, thanking you. 4 for a tenner, 4 for a tenner. Very easy, very easy to grab hold of.
Yeah.
They're so, so lovely.
Multi-layered up on a neckline piece.
I think it's a shame not to when they're so affordable.
Yeah.
Like that, you could really go quite big and go to town on that.
Yeah, just bulk them up, and it's going to look amazing. Real statement piece.
And with some big sort of amethyst, maybe some amethyst sort of dotted around in there. The ones we had earlier on, they would look amazing alongside that.
Yeah.
Let me just grab hold of those again. There you can see.
Yeah,
so look at those together. Oh, so lush. So, so lush. Doesn't that look wonderful together? Those purples with the greens of the fluorite. That green, it's a greeny, bluey green, blue green shade that you get in the fluorite. But they're wonderful. They really, really do stand out from the crowd. And I think it's quite a different gemstone. I don't think a lot of people know about fluorite still. I certainly know if I was to talk to some family and friends, I was talking about fluorite, they'd probably think it was a gem, because that's what I do. But would have no idea as to what to kind of expect from it. But that's cute. Well done. £2.45. It's rather amazing. Box number. I was about to say I don't have that. It's over here. It's over here. Oh. Meow. These are really lovely. Meow. Oh, it's like Mr. Binks. It's like my little kitty cat collar. Mr. Binks. Oh yeah. He was too posh for Binks. He's Mr. Binks. With his posh padding. 160 carats of yellow. That's my cat, by the way, everybody. That's at home going, Mr. Binks, is that Ruth's husband? 160 carats of yellow tiger's eye nuggets. They are wonderful, but it's that, classic tiger's eye when you see that kind of chatoyancy running through the gems. Take its name because obviously if you look at a cat's eye and you get the line that sort of goes through and it kind of opens and closes, if you like, you see that wonderful chatoyancy. They are amazing. I love the colour of these. A little bit different, aren't they, from your classic tiger's eye? So you do have that gold. It's like a golden hue, really, gold, isn't it?
Yeah, real gold coming through.
Pedigree.
It is.
Pedigree. Yes. Yellow tiger's eye. That's what it is. 160 carats of them. They're all so different. Lovely shapes to work with these aren't they? Oh, £4.95. It's a lot on there, actually.
Wow.
A lot on there. Do you know what some of those...
I like that one. It's got a little dimple.
Oh, it has got... There you go. Look at that one. It does look like it's got a little dimple. That is very cute. You can actually set another gemstone onto that.
Yeah.
That would work really nicely.
Yeah.
When you see this chatoyancy, I always think of perhaps a really expensive grand piano, and you see all the fabulous wood and it's been polished within an inch of its life, but you see all of the detail in the wood when you see that chatoyancy, because I see a lot of grand pianos where I live.
Yeah, I've got a couple at home. Yeah.
In my grand hallway, the grand piano. £4.95. They are really, really, really worth having in your collection. They are super gorgeous. Unisex again, I think, on those ones. And you could actually go a bit gold or green, I think, with those as well.
Yeah.
Some goldy green tones will come through. What
Can you see on that one?
Now?
It's like a peachy colour. Yeah.
With some of the reds
coming
in there.
Through.
Yeah. And that is a lovely one.
Yeah.
That's a real sort of standout classic on its own. That on its own for £4.95.
Yeah.
Set into a ring. How beautiful would that be?
Yeah.
Just gorgeous. They are lovely.
Seriously nice.
Yeah, and actually, the yellow terra jasper. Oh, come to mama. In fact, let me yellow terra jasper these up, because look at that for a kit.
I like that.
Oh, yum scrum. I tell you what then, let's do these. We have a star buy coming up for you now, which is the yellow terra jasper. You need all of this scrumptiousness, so let's do it now. Right, yellow terra jasper. These for me are balls of sunshine. They are so vibrant. They are, always gorgeous, always gorgeous. Like the daffodil, what is it at the moment? When you start to see the daffodils and tulips, it's like, summer's coming.
Really exciting.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
They are absolutely beautiful, but it's such a strong colour. It's almost like powdered mustard when you see the little tins of the powdered mustard, and it's really bright and quite hot. But you've got so many wonderful colours still going on there within your jasper gemstones. But there is something so happy, we don't need to overcomplicate it with the yellow tones that you've got here of the jasper. It's a really happy sort of uplifting, buoyant feeling that you get from those stones, and so much going on within them as well. Jasper gives us loads to deal with anyway, which is always why it's very exciting. And I think it's actually quite an old sort of almost underused gemstone for a birthstone for March of years gone by, the jasper. But it's generally, I mean, your polish on here is exceptional. You tend to get quite a waxy, vitreous luster with your jasper stones, but these have been polished within an inch of their life, and they look amazing for it, don't they? And the detail, when you're young and I'm saying this and everyone's like, how old are you, Ruth? But playing with marbles, when you think about marbles and you had all the different flecks within them, and fascinating. It's kind of that similar thing, isn't it? When you see all of these different colours and different tones and swirling.
Did you do marbled paper? That's what this reminds me of all the time. Is sheets.
And you dipped your paper in
sheets and sheets of marbled paper.
Yeah.
Never did anything with the paper.
I did. I used to cover my exercise books with them, or use it as wrapping paper. That was quite funky as well.
Yeah.
Using it as wrapping paper. Yeah. Funky like a monkey. But yeah, they do have some very, very lovely colours within those. They do look like that. But they're so bright. You've seen already how well they go. They go well with the mookaite that we had earlier on. They'd go very well with any of the nuggets that we brought to you.
They would.
A little bit. Even the, let's bring some of those in. All of those.
They would as well.
Everything. Yep, so you can, it's fine sort of finding the greens and the golds, the same sort of tones and colour palettes, but actually then jump somewhere else, go somewhere else with them and see the rhodonite's amazing with those. And you do think about nature, you think about, obviously you've got those lovely yellow and gold tones, you think of things in nature, again, like your tulips or your daffodils, so surely they're going to work really well with the green gemstones that are out there, with the earthy colours as well. You can see some wonderful sort of chocolates and bronze tones potentially.
Oh, with those mookaite. As well, because of the contrast with the shapes. So you've got quite geometric, sharp edges on that.
Quite angular, and then you've got this lovely soft polish on them. And again, with your whatever metal or whether you choose to
all of them.
Go with those. Even the sort of stripped back, the coppers would look wonderful against all the antique coppers might bring out the darker tones.
Definitely.
Yum. And there's lots of them, and you've got prize coming in to absolutely delight. For £7.95, 280 carats of yellow terra jasper. They are a bit wow factor. Yeah. Considering how many you've got on there as well. I mean, I've never bought these to you before. I love them. I love the colours of the terra jasper. Whether it's the pinks or the I just think they're all so exciting. They're quite invigorating, as we said at the start, quite uplifting in those kind of colour tones, but the patterning on them is absolutely beautiful. They almost look like a little bit when you see crackled quartz, but without the crackling, and you've still got that lovely smooth tone to them. All those sort of some of those remind me of something. It's almost like when you're looking at the back of a...
It's like honeycomb as well, some of these, because of the colour and that structure, that almost netting on there.
Totally. They're just really fabulous.
Yeah.
Really fabulous. So if you want those, grab those, definitely. But let me bring you the smaller version as well. Then you have a little play with both of those. But they are great colour as well.
Nice.
This colour is so in this season. My goodness me.
Yeah.
Have a look at those. They're so cute. So you're going to see perhaps less of the patterning, maybe, but you've got, I suppose, just because they're smaller, you've just got to look a little bit closer on those. But I'm just going to bring back in the yellow tiger's eye because I thought they looked fantastic together. Really, in fact, we've given them a bit of a twizzle. They kind of really hold hands together. They do, don't they?
They do. Yeah.
They are yummy, and the 4 mils are really nice to have. Really nice size to work with, aren't they?
It's my favourite size gemstone.
Is it?
4
Why
mil.
is that?
Yeah, because you can do something quite small and delicate with it, but if you want to, you can build it up and make it into quite a statement piece just by maybe making a beady bead with it.
Yep.
You know, an ad bowl can build up and create something with a lot more impact. So I just love the sides.
They
I
are
think
nice.
it's great.
They're really pretty as well.
Use it as spacers as well.
Yeah, definitely. And you've got 30 carats of the yellow Tara Jasper, and these are only £3.95. Bargain! And they, just even that, a simple double sort of wraparound bracelet. I could put some, I'd actually put some jump rings perhaps. I mean, if you get a jump ring, well, you could actually, even if you space them out, a jump ring to kind of go across the two.
Go across, yeah.
And with some little charms dropping down on there as well.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking at kind of turquoisey tones might work quite nicely with those.
Turquoise would be
controversial.
really lovely. I've got
I've
this.
got the, I'm having a quick look in. Let me grab the other.
Have we got?
Oh, hold on.
Have you found some?
Box number
Ooh.
19. That might be a bit.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a bit blue actually. I'm looking at your bracelet. That's If you've got some turquoisey tones, is that controversial? I like that.
No, I like that.
See, I'd want that a little bit like this bit kind of
jiggly.
Technical term, jiggly. There we go. Jiggly. So not sort of all set in order, a little bit just slung on and a little bit jiggly. I like those. They look really. If you've got
nice
turquoise,
together.
Definitely. Oh, thank you for giving me a bracelet. That's very sweet of you. £3.95. Yeah, well, very nice. Oh, you wanted back, do you? Oh, it's a shame. I thought we were friends.
I know you're into your blues, but
I know, I do. And turquoise as well. It's gorgeous. Sorry, darling. I was number 9. I wasn't listening. I was trying to find a nice way of an alternative way of going. I was just talking to Deb. Number 9. Blame Deb.
Yeah, blame me. It's fine.
I wasn't. I wasn't listening. We make no bones about it. Make no bones. Pre-night, another fantastic gemstone with its glow on, named after Colonel Hendrik von Prien. And this is Brazilian, originally from the Wave Hill district of Australia. Originally, another little piece of Australia. But these are Brazilian beauty queens. And they are known for that glow, actually. Pre-night's known for having what looks like a little light inside it, like somebody's in there with a torch shining it out. And they do look absolutely wonderful. You've got some amazing inclusions going on in here as well. You can really see them, those kind of needle-like, look at those. Needle-like inclusions that are within the gemstone are fantastically fascinating. Look at those.
So interesting as a gemstone, isn't it? It's just lovely. Ooh, put it with the fluorite.
Funny enough,
these throughout.
Yeah, the fluorite's actually sitting next to these in the box,
is
and they
it?
go really well together.
Yeah.
Different but complementary still.
Yeah, they are.
Definitely. Yeah. They look really nice together. Really glorious. And it's just it's that shade of green that you've got from the pre-night that is so fabulous. You've got to get it right. Sometimes you don't want to be too dark potentially with those. You want them to keep that glow, and you still want to see all of those little inclusions from within the gemstones. Some a bit more intense than others, a bit more mossy green, forest floor green, but some of them are so zesty, but they all glow. Doesn't matter which sort of colour tone you've got in there. Look at those black inclusions in the centre. I mean, they're really strong, really strong on those. And that's fascinating because they would lead you straight back to the location. That's the beauty. It's the same as emeralds. It's the same with gemstones. They've got like your tourmalated quartz. Those inclusions lead you back to source if you were to investigate those. But £4.95. They're yummy. Really lovely natural. I've got to actually go back to the yellow Tara Jasper, to be fair.
Oh.
Just thinking about all of those colours in nature that go together.
Yeah.
Maybe the smaller ones, to be fair, I think I'd go for, to be honest. Yeah, sorry, larger ones. I'm going to replace you with the smaller ones on that particular one. But, of course, completely up to you. Totally your call on those ones. But wonderful tonal colours. Absolutely. I always want to say tonal flavours. But they are yummy. They go very nice with your top as well. £4.95 on the phone line or on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. Add them to your order. Grab hold of those ones. They are lovely. Got to bring them back out though. Can't put them away just yet.
They're nice.
There you go, that's for you.
Thanks. It's just what I've always wanted.
Good. A little bit of thread. Have a little look at the tubes. Save that. These are lovely. See, they go together very nicely, intertwining your moss agate. See, again, going back to the yellow terra jasper, I'd intertwine your yellow terra jasper with your moss agate. Now there we go, I'm a new kit there. A new kit designed just like that. This is so beautiful. Let me have a little look at these gorgeous tones in here. The tubes, if you got the other tubes earlier on, they could still work together.
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
Very. Look at those. 50 carats of moss agate. We had those on earlier when you had all the coffee toffee latte.
Yes.
Latte? Coffee.
Flat white.
Toffee latte. Latte, Rodney. Latte. 50 that's on now, is it? Musical. They've done a musical of Only Fools and Horses.
They have. Yes, they have. Yeah.
It's meant to be really good.
Yeah.
And 9 to 5 as well. The Dolly Parton one. I want to see that. That looks good as well. That's clearly not.
I don't know.
I
think Dolly Parton's awesome. I think she is like a legend.
She is, yeah. You'd like the musical then, I'm sure.
Yeah. I do like a good musical.
Do you?
Yeah,
I'm not convinced by that.
No, I do.
What's your favourite?
Oh, I went to see Cabaret.
Cabaret's good.
It was really good. Really good.
There we go. Musicals with Deb.
Cabaret.
Musicals with Deborah. I've got too many. I love them all. I'm a musical
it's a really
queen. I am.
difficult question.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Cats I've never actually seen.
Oh,
They're
I'd like to
remaking
see
that.
Cats.
Jennifer Hudson is doing the big song in Cats, doing a film version.
Oh, are they?
Well, I know she's been filming. I know. I'm friends with her.
She told me
she told me she was filming it last week. She said on one of the programmes. I love Les Mis, Miss Saigon. I like all the big ones, the old. You know what I mean? I can't remember how many times I've seen those. Far too many. I love them. 50 carats of moss agate tubes, 4 by 13 millimetres. Yes, I understand that. That was yes. Was that Kerry? I couldn't work out who that was then, sorry. Oh, Kerry said the film put her off because there was so much going on. I thought you were going to say because of What's It singing? Russell Crowe's singing.
Oh my, that was terrible.
I don't and won't ever, I can't understand that, ever.
No.
Really, bless you, love you, Russell Crowe, if you're watching tonight.
John was very good.
John was very good, very good. We love him. £4.95, 0800 644 655, JewelleryMaker.com. They just have so many lovely little patterns in there as well. And 50 carats is just beautiful for your moss agate. They're gorgeous. So pretty. So 0800 644 655 on the telephone lines and on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. The white ceramics would work very nicely with those. Remember the white ceramic beads we had earlier on?
Yes, they would.
They would look quite pretty with those.
Yeah,
working
they would.
with all of the different
nice sizes as well.
Sizes, both at the same time. The size. Matilda, that's a good musical as well. That's brilliant.
Oh, yes.
It's a really good one. Really good one.
Not seen it.
Oh, it's good. Oh, right, let's pop those back. Don't start me because I'll just carry on talking about them. No, not seen that one yet. It's like the Book of Mormon, Hamilton, a lot of the bigger new ones. It's so hard to get tickets and they're so expensive.
Ooh.
Look at this. 170 carats of fossil coral is ace. Fossil coral has so many gorgeous colours in here.
It's the colour, the texture, the patterns that you get in there. Yeah.
Unbelievable. The greys,
incredible.
The colour tones, the greens are Look at that one. That is classic coral. Classic fossil coral. Can you see the detail in there?
Yeah.
They are fantastic, aren't they? So different. I mean, these are really, obviously really earthy colours, but when you consider what they actually are, your fossil coral. And they're a bargain because they're only £2.95. Wonderful. Very pretty.
That's a ridiculous price.
It is when you think that the journey that they've had.
Well, yeah. And how, I mean, they're old.
Ancient, almost as old
They're
as...
old. They're just like,
They
when
are
you think...
fossils, 170 carats worth. But yeah, they've got, I mean, they are little. Oh, look at those two. Little pieces of history. They are so pretty. Just 3 of those.
Wow.
3 of those together on a little piece of cord, and perhaps a little bit of macrame either side, or would work.
Just keep it really simple.
Yeah, totally. And I changed my mind. I'd kind of want everything done with them. I'd want one lovely big full-on bracelet, but then actually just taking out a couple of them because they are so interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they need their own spotlight. They kind of need their own time. You need to be able to have the time and the distance to be able to really explore and investigate them.
One.
They're just fantastic. That's lovely. Well done. £2.95. Bit mesmerised by those, actually. Sorry, I'm putting these back in the wrong boxes. I know, am I? Apologise, Tom. Sorry. Where did I get the fossil coral from? Number 18. There we go. This is 16. This is 16. I am 16. Right. Let's have a look at those. Going on 40 something. We are talking smoky obsidian. I don't think I've brought to you smoky obsidian before.
Smoky obsidian?
I don't think I've done that before. They are lovely. They're a real sort of midnight, glamorous hue whilst being very, I think they're very subtle but subtly seductive is where I'm getting with those.
No, I'd agree with that.
Subtly seductive. If you have a little look at those, they are really... I haven't seen them. Haven't seen... You've got this... I'm trying to... Are we going... It's the colour tone. You've got that smoky grey. You've got the darker...
pink, peachy hint to some of them as well. This one... Oh, my hair's falling out. This one here looks real... Sorry, you didn't need to know that.
Is it the stress of the evening? The stress of tonight, working with Ruth.
There's no filter.
No filter, no. We love you. We love you as you are. Blame me tonight. And I know what you mean though. You are getting that little, like an Angela, you're getting a little flash from within.
Yeah.
Within the gemstone. It's got a gorgeous... They're really, really intriguing, aren't they? At 110 carats of smoky obsidian nuggets, 7 by 8 millimetres to 14 by 10, and you've got some lovely banding in that one as well. Very, very different.
Some of them, if amber was grey, it got like that.
Oh, there you go.
I think anyway, it kind of looks.
There you go. I know what you mean.
That's a bit. Yeah, that's a bit deep, isn't it?
It is deep.
Yes.
Yeah, I could feel that was coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
From
the heart, from the soul. Well, the heart. That's my microphone. Yeah, they are really, really pretty actually. I like them. They're a bit intriguing. They've stumped us a little bit. We like these. We like this because you look at them at one angle and you get that definite smoky grey.
Yep.
Then you get some more of the classic smoky quartz kind of nuances.
Yeah.
They're very lovely. And then you've got this really lovely sexy polish going on there as well. 110 carats for £4.95. I'd like it. Yeah, I'd have to go. I'd need a bracelet in that. And gold. I'd definitely go gold with that.
I'd go rose gold because the colours that I'm seeing coming through from inside.
Okay.
Exactly.
Each to their own, really, isn't it? Each to their own. £4.95. 100 644 444. The phone number on the screen. 0800 644 655. There we go. Popping those back in box number 16. And going into box number 20. Yeah, I'd have to go gold with those. We've got some gold lobster claws. Giving it all that. 3 little lobster claws. Let's have a little look at these. Just, I mean, stash builders, aren't they? You need them for your stash.
You do.
But they are gold plated. Over 9 to 5 sterling silver. So you're not looking at your base metals here. You've got precious metal over precious metal. And so nice size, classic little size, not too big, and certainly not too small and fiddly either.
I've used lobster claw like this to actually attach a pendant onto a necklace. So put a jump ring onto the necklace going around the neckline, and then you can change it if you work this in. And they just look so nice. It's not like they're big chunky.
Yeah, and they'd work with charms as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah, really linear and just quite elegant looking.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, very nice. So you can have interchangeable jewellery, which is really nice to be able to have that as an option. But precious metal, that's what you've got. The really nice size of those. They're approximately 9mm, and you get 3 of them. So all you'd need to do there is, well, you've got the freedom if you want to attach them as a classic clasp with a little jump ring, or do as Deb said and have that as an attachment sort of mechanism for a pendant or for a little charm. You could, if it was for a charm, then obviously you'd have it would kind of be that way, if that makes sense. You'd be able to attach the lobster claw to your bracelet, and then you'd have whatever you wanted to create actually on the bottom. And that's a really nice way of being able to build your own charm bracelets, and to be able to really mix and match those to kind of how you feel a little bit more, really. And they're only £1.95. They're a bargain. They're a bargain at £1.95 for 3 of those. Definitely grab a couple, because three's good. You're going to use those without even thinking. So stash build on those, but gold plated, remember, over 95 sterling. So if you do have perhaps a very nice sort of pearl necklace design, or a really high-end gemstone design that you want to add a clasp to, whether it's a bracelet, necklace, call it what you will want those high-end finishing touches. You won't want your base metals. You will want your gold plated over sterling silver. If you are selling your jewellery on, of course, as well, it's really nice to be able to have that little tag on there to say gold plated sterling silver. You know, what you're giving is that really, really high grade finish on those. So £1.95, you've got 3 little lobster claws. So very well done on those ones. Doesn't want to come off with tweezers. Popping those back, squeeze as much as we can in. Oh, 19's that lovely blue that we picked up a moment or two ago. Nice with the aquamarinas, actually. These are solid in terms of colour for me. They're really bright. They're holiday gemstones, totally gorgeous. And that makes me want to pick up my bucket and spade and go. 40 carats of blue quartzite. Has anybody got a holiday booked this year? Have you got holidays booked in? Nothing.
No. Have you?
No. It's not. That's not good. We need to have something to look forward to, don't we? We need a holly bob booked in, definitely. 2 potential weddings to go to this year. One in Santorini, one in Mozambique, within a week of each other. I don't think that's going to happen. We can't do those. 40 carats, pick who you like more. Can't do that. Blue quartzite, 40 carats. 0800 644 655 and JewelleryMaker.com. They are these are yummy. They look like they're bursting with flavour, don't they, at £2.95. And really fun. They'd look lovely with the little multicoloured
the jasper
that we had earlier on.
Yeah, those little buttons.
Pick out the blues of the buttons. They'd be really cute with those.
Yeah.
But just again, that really fantastic pop of colour. Lots and lots of different ways you could use those, even again to just using the spaces if you wanted to. But chuck them into your stash. £2.95. You're not going to go wrong at that price. Nice with the little white ceramics for holidays. Actually, the little white ceramic beads that we had earlier on. Just a little pop of colour. But 40 carats of blue quartzite, very nicely polished as well on those. They are lush. And oh my word. Oh my goodness me. You are going to have to be quick. You are going to be oh my word. You are going to be have to quick, I was going to say that.
Look.
Right, I'm rubbish at getting these out. I will be pinging this all over the studio. I don't trust myself.
Pliers work.
Thank you, Mother. 3.5 carats of Ethiopian opal. Oh. Right, I have hardly any of these, literally less than a handful. See the colours already, I've not even taken it. Now this is an Ethiopian opal sitting on a white background, so you shouldn't really even see it. And the colours, oh my gosh, this is mesmerising. Right.
Oh.
Check this out, this is special. Ethiopian opal. Literally Ethiopian How super is this? Now this is your chance to get something, and this will never show the half of it. When you see an Ethiopian opal like this, I'm just tilting it back, the greens and reds in
underneath,
there are fabulous. In a studio, in lighting conditions like this, it will never ever quite live up. You will just bring that over. Thank you, darling. I knew that would scooch across the desk. You have such fabulous colours. They are.
Just
if
now,
I just hold
looking
that,
lengthways down that.
I've got purples this side.
Purples, yeah.
Purples, blues, greens. They're literally, it's got to be the most magical gemstone. Pure alchemy in the gemstone world. When we're looking at your Ethiopian opals, of course, don't forget, I mean, this has really given Australian opal a massive run for its money of late. Australian opals used to be the go-to place in Australia. They were the dominant force for hundreds of years. But Ethiopian opal arrived on the scene, entered the gemstone market in the 1900s, about 1990s actually, and it's completely forced Australian opals to rejudge and rethink their prices. This is from Ethiopia. It's very possibly come from the Wigaltina mines in the Wello province, and you are talking one canyon basically, roughly, that goes all the way eventually. I can't remember where that ends up to, but you're looking at the tiniest area to actually be able to mine the gem. Have you just taken that to 99.90? Well, I was not quite expecting that to be at 99.95.
Not at that size and quality, no way.
The play of colour, the opalescence that you've got, you need to see this at home. They could very well sell out tonight. And be controversial, flip it over, have a look at the underside of that gem, because it's like a unicorn of colours within there, but you are going to have to be super quick to get that home and explore it. It's adorable. That is a big size opal, 3.5 carats. 99.99 in order for you to grab that home. Get it and use your 30-day money-back guarantee on it, because it's amazing. I will leave that running for you. Stay tuned. We've got plenty more to come back with, of course, including our next kit with the gorgeous Deb. Well done if you get that. Amazing.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Hello, welcome back to the show. Are you ready? Fabulous.
I'm here.
We're here, we're ready, and we've got one more fabulous hour with you. And these, I'm in love with this strand.
I've been trying to get... Ooh.
Never brought it to you before, I've never seen it before, and I love it. We've got Tanzanite coming up for you in this hour as well, which you're going to adore, and one fabulous kit, and it's all these blues. But before we do that, oh my days. These are so fantastic. They're so gorgeous and sparkly and pink. It comes down to it. Oh my word, oh my word. Now, if they don't look magical and unicorny, I don't know what will.
They do, don't they?
If that is a word, unicorny. 168 carats of pink colour coated druzy quartz, graduated top drill pairs. My gosh, take a breath. Aren't they wonderful? They really do work. Druzy, fantastic gem. If you've never had it, you need it. You need to have a little look at it. It's fabulous, isn't it? It's quite an exciting strand because actually we say pink, colour coated druzy, but look at the different shades, because actually the one in the centre, you've got some kind of pinky purples in there as well. And whether you choose to set these, and you'd definitely be having one or two of those as pendants. Yeah. Some of those, I'd want that in a cabinet. I'd want that on display, some of those as well, because they're so fantastic. And you've got this lovely sort of rough texture. This is what really makes druzy. Think of a sugar cube, and if you feel the sort of this, I always kind of think if you don't know what to expect, if you think of it, the sort of, so I was going to say stroking a sugar cube, you don't do that very often, but it's less rough than that, but it's kind of that
yeah, it's
texture, if you like.
Yeah, granular.
Granular, that would have been much of a thing. Much better. But it's the colours that you've got going on here, which are so fantastic. They're all so individual. And we say pink, but there are, and this is looking down onto the gems. I've got one that's giving me loads of blues and purples, another one that's giving me lots of greens, another one's giving me almost what looks like pinfire from an opal, and then this little beauty here is pink, the very personification of pink perfection going on in there. That is a lovely one. Pendants galore. Yeah. I mean, really fantastic.
Or even a ring, the smaller one. Well, any of
definitely.
them I was going to say, but the smaller ones,
I'm going to keep this one for the minute.
Yeah, that one. That's got little green dusting of sprinkles over the... Yeah, green over the top.
They're so intriguing. They're so lovely. Look at that one as well. Look at the patterning around the edge.
Yeah.
Around the druzy. You're certainly not going to snoozy looking at these druzy gemstones because they are so bright and gorgeous. Nice. And I'm sure some of you wonderful wire workers that have perhaps had a chance to make your ornaments, your dragons or whatever it might be, I'm sure somebody could make a unicorn using one of those.
Yeah.
For the
horn
part. I was going to say the corn. The corn. Unicorn. The corn part of the uni. I knew I was nearly there, but yeah, wow. I'm on full cylinders tonight, aren't I? But yeah, they are magical. You've got some some lovely colours that you're seeing in there. We have a giggle, don't we?
It's a good job.
It's a good job. Yeah, even you think of kind of anything magical, unicorns and mermaids. It's all that sort of magical, ethereal sort of feel that you get from these. And even if I sort of pop them down on the table, just so you can see the different depths on the gemstones, they're never all going to be the same.
Yeah,
You've got this beautiful
that's
big
really
boy in the
nice.
centre, and then the slightly flatter and flusher at the ends there, slightly smaller, gradually increasing. But we've got 3, 6, 7, 8 on this particular strand. But they're so different. They're so exciting and so different. You could definitely do a lovely pair of earrings. They will be different gemstones, but that's okay. They're meant to be, but they are going to be so fabulous when you get these home and explore them. £7.95, just absolutely delicious. But as I say, that big centre one, I think I quite like. I could see that kind of on your bedside cabinet, or just in a little display case.
Catches it.
I mean, it would look. Imagine those when they're in the sunlight as well. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're really going to sparkle. I mean, I don't know how they could even sparkle anymore, but they probably will. And that coating process is just so fabulous because it brings so much out of the Druzy gemstone. So you've got this lovely kind of rough organic top to the stone. You've got that lovely sort of slate feel, if you like, at the back. What a wonderful collection of stones you've got there. And obviously match them with your pink gemstones. Bring out the purples, bring out the blues, the greens, whatever you wish.
These were gemstones, exactly. That's what I was just going to say.
So we are telepathic tonight, aren't we? Pair of us. Carry on.
So the white ones we had that were that classic size, just having that and then one of these in the centre.
Yeah, really beautiful.
Lovely.
That would look amazing, wouldn't it? Very different, very opulent. So £7.95. Fabulous. Gorgeous. Oh, you see? Oh, yeah, lovely. Right, so we have another kit for you right now. Another fabulous kit to bring to you with some beautiful gemstones in here. The copper white. They just... Pinks and blues together always work perfectly, don't they? When we see the baby pinks and the baby blues, they're just gorgeous. So we've brought that kind of pinky kind of tone out through the wire, the rose gold kind of feel against the gemstones. Copper drops. Blue opal faceted drops with your sky blue opal rondelles in there as well. And they work so well, you'll see in a moment, so well together. You've got slightly different tones obviously coming in from those two. But very special strands, as we know, we're looking at very precious gemstones to see, because opal, you might be very familiar with your classic opal, your white opal, your Andamuka, your Kubapidi, as you might with your Ethiopian opals, when you're expecting play of colour and the opalescence within them. It's not the case on all opals, you get different colours, and that is certainly proving to you that you can have something very different. You've got 90 carats of your blue opals with the faceted drops, loads on there as well, loads and loads packed onto that one strand. They're 7x3 to 14x6mm on a 19cm strand, and then you've got this bright aqua, really, isn't it? That sky blue opal, the plain rounds, which are 9 to 10mm on there on an 18cm strand, but they're absolutely delicious. They are wonderful. You see that kind of colour and you think it's beyond a sky blue. It's kind of a swimming pool, or when you get those postcards from somewhere fabulous that maybe one of your friends have been on holiday and you want to defriend them because they send you the postcard and you're like that, I want to go there. And it's pure crystal clear water.
It's really fresh and bright and clear and just adorable. It's amazing colour.
Really adorable. So you've kind of got more of the aqua hue and the classic sort of blue, and even the tassels are fabulous again on there. Lovely earrings, really. I mean, I always say earrings, but you can have those on sort of handbag charms. There's loads you can do with the tassels. And then your wire, so we're bringing in that kind of rosy gold type feel with your copper wire. You've got 10 metres of your 0.4 gauge, and then you've got 10 metres of your 0.8. So your 0.8 is going to be more of your structural wire as opposed to your 0.4, which is more of your working wire. I was terming them sort of your structural and your working wire. So one a little bit more malleable than the other, but loads and loads of wire on there, and you can see what a perfect combination. You can see just how gorgeous they are together. The blues against the copper looks so. That's a marriage made in heaven if ever I saw one, isn't it?
Yeah, I do think the colours just work so well in this kit. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
and you have got those two different blue tones, but they still work so well.
They look lovely.
They're really complementary, aren't they, to each other?
Gorgeous. I mean, they look so expensive for a start off. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of jewellery from this particular kit. So quite a few necklaces and drop earrings and an amazing big sort of fabulous centerpiece with that necklace. And you just need your fabulous price for your kit for the copper drops. And that's going to be £24.95 divided, even for now, you know, you divide it by those, there were 7, was there 4, 5, 6, yeah, by 7 pieces of jewellery. You're not doing too badly at you know, £8 something or whatever it is. No, that's not right. Sorry? £3.56. Why did I say it? Why did I say 8? So I don't know. My maths is really good. 3 is 24. Don't know. But £24.95. But yeah, you've got a chance to do something really, really special with those actually, and enjoy it. Enjoy the kit. Enjoy the wire. You're obviously going to have some wire left from all of that, I would have thought.
Yeah.
And you've used a little bit of chain link in there as well, haven't you?
I've done. What have I got? I've got rosary linking in there. I've got some chain and findings that I've added in. But most of the kit, you know, and I've still got wire left over. Most of the kit is just using the wire. Yeah. And not, but yeah.
And it's nice wire to work with, isn't it? As we said, the 0.4 is really
malleable.
Yeah.
It is. It's really lovely. I was going to just rosary link all of the rounds together into one necklace, but I just thought no.
It'd be nice to do that, but it's a nice option, isn't it?
It would be really lovely, just because I think the colour of that and the just the shape and the smooth quality of the gemstone is fabulous.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have a little look, and I think in the end we're going to look at the flower, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, the really big flower on here.
Because when you get the drops like this, the faceted drops, it's the first thing you think of once you start working with them is they lend themselves brilliantly to floral designs because of the obvious shape, because you've got that pear drop and they're just going to sit really, really beautifully. So it's nice, if you've not seen them before, it's nice to sort of see how well they sit and how nice they are to work with.
Yeah, and I love these. I love the fact that with the faceting, it's like, it just reminds me of worn jeans. You know when you get that pattern on jeans, and where the facets are, it's like the gemstone almost has a paler section. So I really like being able to see that.
Kind of makes the faceting stand out a little bit more as well, doesn't it?
It's fantastic. Right, so if you take, I think I've got 9, 3, 6, 9 of the
scooch on over a bit. There we go.
It's because we've got this like barrier down the middle, so I think we moved too far over. Anyway, we've got 9 of the drops on there, and it's on the 0.4 wire. So I've probably got about 1 metre and a bit of wire. So I'm just going to bring that round and just wind those 2 wires together. And normally what I'd do is like overwrap and bind it all. But what I wanted to do was to pop one of those rounds on the centre first, and then wrap around that. So if you take your gemstone and you just pop that on the flower, slide that down, and then what was really cool about these drops,
it's beautiful already.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Just that,
it's really kind of, so you've got that pop of colour, like sort of the stamen of the flower right in the centre. You can really distinguish
like
between
gerber
it.
I
love gerbers.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Favourite.
Yeah, make a nice brooch as well. Just
beautiful.
One of these.
Very much.
So, so then what I'm going to do is bring the longer tail of wire up through the drops, And this one's not as jiggly as the one that I did before. So it just depends on the drop and how they're tapered at the end. So all I'm going to do, I want to go around this this gemstone. So I'm coming across. So I've come through this space here. I'm coming across 3 of the drops and down, and then come back up into the next gap along.
And kind of making sure you're kind of tucking it up against it, or does it not matter if there's a little bit?
For this, I actually wanted to see little bits of the wire because I really like that contrast. Yeah. And you don't want to pull the wire in too hard, because if you pull the wire in too hard to start with, when you gather it all up, you haven't actually got space for your wire to come in between the drops. So you need to try and be aware that you're just lying over the top and just not pulling down too hard. And if you look, you can see how it forms around on the back, and it just supports all of the drops. So I've left quite a long tail there, and I used that to stitch the hang on, I can't count, 1, 2, 3. I used that to stitch the flower onto the frame. So I made that twisting some of the wire together. I really like twisting. So you can see how that builds up. Gorgeous. And it almost nets around that flower. 3. 3. I'm not very good at doing regular sort of stuff and counting.
1 to 3 difficult, making a flower not so.
So then on the back, just bring those wires together and twist the flower. So you're almost tiara twisting a little section at the back there. And then just stitch through, just so that then holds that wire nice and tightly in the centre. So you might need, I've got my pliers there, but didn't need it. Sometimes you'll find that you can't actually pick up the wire. So the easy way to do that is to put like a right angle bend. Right. And then when you push that through, it makes it just a little bit easier to grab hold of. Unless you're pushing it in the same space as you did last time. So it comes through there.
Just finding a little gap,
Finding the gap this time. Actually, this is not playing. It's because I've already, I know, yeah, it's because I've already been through once as well. It doesn't need to go through again. I was just showing off with my right angle bend in my wire. So it's painful, yeah. So there you have it. And then if I just show you on the back of the necklace, you can then, hang on, if I undo this, if I can find where I did it up.
Oh, it's all going swimmingly suddenly, isn't it?
Right.
Swimmingly.
The hook is here under this flower.
And it's very much hooked in.
It is hooked in. I think I squished it down to make sure it didn't come. It's just the hook at the end there.
There you go. It was just for travelling purposes, wasn't it? That's all, just made sure.
Travelling purposes, yeah. So I thread this twisted wire through the back of the flower. So it actually goes through this space, and then you can wrap round with your 0.4 to fix it in position.
That's lovely.
But it's
and you could make that as elaborate as you wanted to as well, couldn't you? I mean, it looks beautiful like that, really pretty. But you could really go kind of full on with
a bouquet. I almost carried on because just building up more and more flowers on there.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing.
Would be gorgeous, wouldn't it?
Really, really gorgeous. And a ring, matching ring.
Yeah, matching ring. Yeah.
Oh wow. That's stunning.
Because you've already got the wires attached, you can just wind around the ring shank.
Yeah.
And you've got the gauges.
And the wrapping around that centre stone, that makes such a difference. That basket really sets the centre stone off.
Just it sets it apart and separates the two blues, so you focus in on that.
Gorgeous, aren't they? Really pretty. So £24.95 for your copper drops. Have a go. Be inspired. Be as creative as you like on those. But I think you'll love it. I think you'll really, really adore it. Especially when you see that in reality, when you really see that blue, that gorgeous, gorgeous colour that you've got in there. Is absolutely superb. £24.95 on that one. They're lovely. And loads of pieces of jewellery. 7 pieces of jewellery on there as well. So yeah, have a little go on those. Plenty of you have already checked out on those. So very, very well done indeed. And again, a little bit of summer, I think, on those. Yeah. That little forget-me-nots and just, I can't wait for summer. They have forecast snow apparently in some places next week.
Oh.
Just to put a downer on things. Yeah.
Well.
Can't be, surely.
Yeah.
It was bees from the east this time last year, though, I think, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It was.
So. We don't want any more of that. No more snow. Thank you. We just want summer now. Lots of blossom out this morning as well when I was driving it.
I saw some primroses when I came into the car park.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's coming. It's coming. Summer's in the air. It's exciting. Right, we have lots more to share with you in this hour. Lots more strands. In fact, let's go with something. You're going to love these.
Ooh.
These are gorgeous. These will go with my
top drilled rounds.
Oh, crumbs they are as well. Oh, crumbs. I sound like she's been Mary Poppins. Oh, crumbs. Oh gosh, they are really fab. They're disco balls of gorgeousness. Oh. How lovely are they? Never seen these.
I've not seen this strand. Probably about 3 years ago, I think it was. We had loads of top drilled rounds, and I absolutely loved them.
So why? What is it about the top drilled that you love?
They hang totally differently. So if you're making a ring with these, you can attach it into the centre of a ring shank.
Yeah,
you don't even notice, and you've got all of the gemstone that just sits up. Earrings as well work brilliantly with these.
I'm sure.
Because again, you've got that majority of the gemstone below the point where you're
properly drop down, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the pink druzy, they could look absolutely fantastic. I've gone all sort of magical again in terms of the colours you've got on those. The coating is fabulous. You'll see. Oh my goodness, a blue, a pink, an orange, a yellow. You'll see so many different colours. I'm back in that crystal maze ball again. Really, really, they are. The faceting. But it's not just, you need to look at these. It's not just that you're getting different colours from the facets. That it's like the whole gemstone lights up. You get them at a certain angle and it'll be blue, or it'll suddenly turn pink or green, or they are lovely.
Yeah, it's inside, isn't it? The colour's inside as well, where it's being drawn in with the light almost.
And they should be $14.95. I'd love them. I'd love them there still, but they're not. They're going to be really price low today. 95 carats, your Mystic colour coated quartz. 8 to 10 mil, 20 centimetres time. Check this out. This is fantastic for £8.95. Get your disco pants on. To see they are amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, because the ones we had before were mainly opaque.
Okay.
And to actually see them like this,
great clarity.
Absolutely amazing.
They're lovely. They're and it's see, some have got. Oh, you got to get these home and have a little bit of a play with them, explore them. They're intriguing. Every single one. You get some lovely little cut. They're just fabulous. They're going to work with green, blues, everything. Yeah. Got to have good faceting to obviously for the coating to take onto the facets, and then to give you those amazing colours. Little rainbows in every single one of those. In fact, not even little rainbows. They're very bright and breezy. They're fab.
I need to get these.
I think they're going to be massively popular. £8.95. They are just utterly, utterly glorious. Very, very well done to everybody. Everybody on the phone lines and on the web right now. Brenda, nice to see you there. Evelyn, congratulations. Alison, nice to see you there today, gorgeous. $8.95, so amazing. In fact, let's hold them up. Let's have a look at them against the skin tone. Let's see how they might work. Got to have earrings from those as well.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Oh,
how
my
awesome.
word. Fabulous. They are gorgeous. Really loving those. And I'd space them out with clear spaces, or I don't know what.
Or the black spinel.
Oh, that could be a bit nice. Could be a bit fancy. A bit fancy and fabulous at £8.95. 95 carats. Yummy. Yeah, definitely grab hold of those. Well done. If you've got those in your basket,
really
check out
excited about
those. They
those.
are lovely. They're going to be coming Deb's way. Oh, sorry, which one, Dom? Number 5. Number 5. Loving those as well. Oh my word. There's a dazzle in here. These look like they've been dipped in glitter. Blue gold stone. Got a sparkle
what size
in those.
are they?
6 mil.
6.
Well, 6 by 6. That's 6.
6 mil rounds.
6.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just 6. That's just there to
6,
complicate us, yeah. To make our little brains get
confuse
confused. Look at those for sparkle walls. They're gorgeous. Deep midnight blues, 15 to 16 inches. I do. I like those.
Yeah.
They are fab. I mean, again, you could mix these with your ceramics. You can mix the blue goldstone with your gemstones as well. I just absolutely love those. They have so much. It's like a midnight blue, isn't it?
Ooh, with the druzy as well. They'd be quite cool because of the sparkle.
Yeah, that would work very well.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are just so lovely because you've got, as I said, they look like they've been sprinkled with a pot of glitter. Sort of, they're kind of magical, but you've got that midnight, seriously strong kind of midnight hue to those, and they're so inexpensive. They're glorious. So you can definitely mix your blue goldstone with your genuine gemstones, whichever it is. It's such a little price. £2.95 on 0800 644 655 and JewelleryMaker.com. But you need to explore those again. They're up close and personal, big time.
Yeah,
but I
do.
Evening pieces of jewellery like that. I'd like that on a stretchy, to be fair. Charms on there, why not? But just seriously lovely. And just to create
just one of those on a long length of chain as an earring, because you get all that movement. So, and it'd be quite intriguing the way you've got
kind of dance,
spark.
don't they?
Yeah.
And I like a dingly dangler. You can't go wrong with a dingly dangly earring.
you
I'm
can't.
addicted to them at the moment. But yeah, always £2.95. Great price point on those. But just one of them in the centre of a necklace would look really quite intriguing as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Very elegant. And I'd go silver or gold, to be fair. Silver or gold would work equally as well with those. Maybe a couple of spaces or World's Your Lobster on those. £2.95, just get them home. Get them home and love them, enjoy them, and see what they work with for you. They are fantastic. And even some little opals in there as well would work very nicely. Very nicely. Not that one. Really? Right, okay, I have a star buy coming up for you right now. A bit of an impromptu star buy price point, actually, on a tanzanite strand that I thought was nowhere near what we are about to do on this. This is going to be very exciting. We're going to do it now as a star buy. It's tanzanite. I can't believe this is happening right now. I've just I honestly don't know how you're doing that if that's the price you're taking this to. This we could be having an argument right now. This could be fisticuffs. Imagine. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that price. That's really. I don't know why I didn't even ask where we were going to go down to on this, but I think I just wrongly, like mahoosively wrongly, presumed that this would be a more considered strand of gemstones. And in fact, I think if I'd have known actually the price of this star buy, I would have ordered mine, because I just think this isn't. I don't get this. We don't need to do this. This is a lovely thank you to those of you that have been with us for years and years. This is a lovely, massive, warm welcome to those of you that want to try one of the world's most sought after, most rare gemstones on the planet. And 50 carats of tanzanite, faceted rondelles, 3x1 to 6x2 mil, 18 centimetres strand. Just for a second, check out the colours of those tanzanite stones. There's actually one there that's a little bit greeny, which looks like bicolour tanzanite, which is even rarer still.
Yes, I saw that.
Isn't that phenomenal?
Yeah.
And you are looking at, this is what we call the world's 5th big gemstone. When you talk about your big 4 gemstones, your rubies, diamonds, sapphire, emeralds, tanzanite is your top 5th gemstone. Discovered and brought to our attention in the 1960s, brought to us after Manuel de Souza discovered the gemstone, fell across it almost by accident. It wasn't where he wanted to be, sort of getting off on his travels and on a truck, and the ground, the terrain was so difficult, they had to stop, and they mined, and they found the gem. But it's changed out there in Tanzania. It's very, very strictly monitored now, which is a good thing to one sense, because there was lots of little sort of mines popping up. But the government built a wall. It's very, very, very highly restricted, a wall to protect the area. So in terms of the gemstones sort of being brought out from that area, it's getting harder and harder and harder to get hold of this stone. It's getting harder to get good prices on the tanzanite gemstone, but yet you do have these gorgeous, gorgeous deep blues and fabulous purples, which, don't forget, as a trichrome gemstone, you will also get the flashes of reds in there as well. 50 carats. I still can't get my head around this. 50 carats of tanzanite. This to me shouldn't be double figures because of the size of them, because of the depth of colour and the size of them shouldn't be double figures. But it's us, and we do something amazing. So if I'd had to have guessed, I might have gone in at the £69-64 mark, being conservative, knowing what we do.
They're big pieces on there.
Do you know the price? Did you hear her say the price?
I heard her say the price. And I can't believe it. And I'm not going to even think that it's going to go anywhere close to that. Not until I actually see it.
No. And I did double check this in the break. I did double check that Becky was going to do this, and she actually said to me, no, I'm joking. And I believed her for a second, but she's not. I don't know how many. How many do we have of these, Becky? Not enough. Okay, clearly not enough. Okay, we had 42 of these. We don't have 42 of these now. We're about to hit 29 at 28, and then they'll just be going. Patricia, Alan, Jane's got 2, Denise has got 2, Elizabeth has 2, Donna, Leslie, Rowena. We've got Jan, we've got Jane, and we've got so many of you there with these in your baskets. Lise, there's loads of you there. We are going incredibly low. If I told you that £69.99 price tag was nowhere near, and I mean nowhere near, you would not, you'd be like, Ruth, you're rude, Ruth, just not yet. Is that what you call me when I'm not around, Rude Ruth? I've been called worse. 0800 644 655. On the web and on the phone lines, you have to be there when this drops. That's the microphone dropping. How on earth? How on earth? At £9.95, Diana's got 2, Mary's got 2, we've got Ella and Janice and Marianne, we've got Sharon and Julie. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. £9.95. I mean, I can't get my head around that. And that's, you know, 18 centimetre strand. That is enough and more so for a really fabulous bracelet. And you're probably just going to use sections of those anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, I'd use the centre section for a necklace. I'd use a few off either end for a bracelet. And then, actually, I'd probably pick my favourite one out. On this one, it'd be that bicolour.
I know.
The greeny one. It's
There's
round,
a couple actually. There's another one there, aren't there?
Yeah. I'd use those for rings.
It's,
And then I'd make earrings out the rest of the strand. You've got enough for a complete suite.
a suite of tanzanite. Let's just take a check here. A suite of tanzanite for under a tenner. 50 carats of tanzanite. If somebody said you're going to get 50 carats of tanzanite for $9.95, I would expect tiny, tiny little pieces, not many of them, and pale. Pale or the opposite, massively included and oversaturated and rough, not even properly cut or faceted. They're cut, faceted. That's ridiculous. I've got less than 10 left. Alexandra, well done. You've got 2. Cleopatra, well done. Philip, Edwina, Brenda. I've got... right, if they're in your basket, you have to check out on those now. End of story. You have to check out on those because they are... and that is just probably one of the deals of the day, really. It does work.
Nice with your shirt, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting one of those. They will all sell out in a moment. Look at that, is unbelievable.
Glorious colour, it's
oh
awesome.
My gosh. Yeah, that's amazing. Thanks for that, Becky. $9.95, crazy, isn't it? At least put a 2 or a 3 in front of that, honestly.
Yeah, that would still be good.
Amazing, well done, well done. That's incredible. Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. Right, number 9. Let's go in for some aquamarine wheels. Ooh. Don't they look fab with that little pop of colour in the centre?
Nice.
They're very pretty. Very, very pretty. I can't get over the tanzanites. Could put a little tanzanite between there.
Yeah.
Oh. Jinxed. Yeah. Jinxed. Aquamarine. This is this your birthstone, Deb?
Yeah.
Is it? When's your birthday?
It's 15th.
When's
yours the 12th? 19th.
Ah. Oh, and Sheila as well.
And so it's Fleur's is 17th. Leah's is 22nd. She knows them all.
She's
There's a little cluster of us.
Oh, a little cluster of March babies. Very nice. Spring babies. When are you, Michael? Are you feeling left out, lovely?
28th of April.
28th of April. You're not far out. Not far away, March to April. It's all good. It's all good. 200. I'm September, just in case.
I was just about to ask.
Well, there you go.
What day?
Yes. Like 2nd of September.
Oh, what a lovely birthday.
Yeah. It feels like the right birthday. Isn't it funny how your birthday feels like the right day?
Yeah, it does.
It feels weird when people say they're born in March. I'm like, oh, April. Oh, it's very strange. It's clearly September. 290 carat, 4.9mm, 6x11, and a 38 centimetre strand. And you can see those lovely, quite
That's
bright
really
pops
nice,
of blue in
actually.
between.
Yeah, works really well.
Slices, these wonderful and solid opaque colour tone to those ones as well, so they're really holding on to that classic colour. Again, you know what they are, don't you, when you see that? That's classic aquamarine, and lots of them on the strand.
Make a nice wire wrap pendant out of one of the slabs and pop that on.
Ooh, cheeky. And centre drilled, obviously, on your wheel, so it's got to be properly done, sort of right in the centre, because you don't want to obviously risk sort of splitting those. And $24.95, exactly where we want to be on that one, actually. But this hour's just turning into a power hour of fabulousness. So we are going to do something dramatic with the price on those as well. Pearls would be lovely against that, but you could have that black spinel in there. You could go really light and bright, or really go quite dramatic. But £12.95. They're yummy. They're absolutely, and obviously because they're the wheels, they work very, very. They sit well, don't they? For necklaces and bracelets, particularly, they sit perfectly. You can have a nice big sort of long. You have a big pendant sort of on there as well if you wanted to.
What were the other wheels we had earlier?
I can see them, but I can't remember what they were. They were the silvery grey. Were they Jasper? Picasso Jasper.
Jasper.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like when I was last on air with Katie Parker, we called her Katie Pointy Finger Parker because she was pointing at something.
I do that when it's like it registers in my yes.
Were you there with me, Becky? With the Katie, do you remember that? Katie Pointy Finger Parker. I think she got a bit tired of that in the end. Bless her, she's like, please don't.
I'm glad I've done it now and not earlier.
Oh, it happened straight away. Yeah, straight away, and then she was like, "Oh, please," because she did. Katie Pointy Finger Parker. She was like, "Please don't stick. Please don't stick." it started. I don't know what it was. It wasn't sure. I don't know what it was. I don't know. It's Katie Reed when I fell off my chair. Yeah. She just sat there. She just sat there. She just went. I don't think she even did that. If you watch Anita, I think she just sat there laughing and then went, oh, I better help. To be fair, I'd have done the same. I'd have been killing myself. £12.95, 290 carats of aquamarine. They are lovely. You've got that gorgeous, gorgeous polish on there as well, and quite a depth, quite an expanse on those wheels. So very, very well done. We have had some lovely moments here, haven't we? To be fair, we've had some good ones. So very well done indeed on those ones. Right. I think we need to recap on the deal of the day, considering it is our Opal Day and we're all hoping for another recap. Let's do it now. Right, let's have a look at these. These are so beautiful.
Ooh.
Are you not allowed to see these?
No. I'll get too excited.
Don't look. Right. 5 carats. I wasn't going to hit her with that, by the way. I was just a block. Yeah. 5 carats of each. These are so scrummy. Look at the colours in there as well. My goodness me. Amazing, absolutely. 2 to 4 millimetre Ethiopian opal gemstones.
Oh!
Do you know what I mean?
Unbelievable.
5 carats. They are absolutely superb. These are glorious. You are, oh my gosh, you've got such pretty colours in there. Such beautiful colours. Oh, see, look at that. I can actually see that on sort of memory wire as a bangle. As a sort of a full-on cuff sort of on. That would, I mean, you'd obviously need another strand, but, or a little ring just wrapping around.
Yeah.
They are superb. Absolutely superb. I don't know. I didn't look. I purposely didn't look to see where this has gone to price-wise. So I have no idea. I can only judge them on what I can see. You've got the reds, you've got the purples, you've got the greens in there. They never transfer through the screen, through the power of TV. You need to see them at home because the studio lights, funny enough, do nothing for opals. We don't add anything onto that because we want them to get home and we want you to see them and just be like, wow. Look, you've got, let me do this. Yeah, you can see them a little bit more there against my hand. I just had to pick them up. And put them on my skin tone. Just pretend they were mine. They're all mine. They're lovely. Nice size. I mean, that's a good. So I'm looking down on these now, sort of a bird's eye, a big bird's eye view, as I'm looking at those, and the oranges and the turquoises and the pinks. Real kind of what we call flash fire. There's various different ways of looking into your opal and expecting to see whether it could be pin fire, which is like dots of colour, flash fire, more sort of flashes, waves. You sometimes get harlequin. There's lots of different opalescent sort of, I guess, that you see within the stones, but they are magical, aren't they? And of course, don't forget, you've got no crystal structure on your opal. They are born of tiny, tiny, tiny spheres and microns, teeny weeny tiny microns of moisture to form your opal. And depending on the size of those microns, depending on the depth of them, you'll get the white light comes in and it bounces off and it will either refract and reflect and give you a red or a green or a blue, depending on the size of those microns. But tightly packed spheres of moisture, so look after them as well. Wear them and enjoy them, but look after them. Whenever you wear your opal jewellery, always make sure you put your hairspray on, you put your perfume on, you're ready to go, then wear it and enjoy it. But they are delicious, and I've just look at that. I mean, how much would you pay for a suite of jewellery like that? I'd be expecting triple figures.
Yeah.
100%. Straight away. Look at those. They look amazing with the gold. I have to say, I'd have to go with gold on those. On a little slider bracelet. Then your drop earrings, the dingly danglies. They look amazing. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colours. Aren't they lovely?
Colours in these are just
fascinating, aren't they?
Oh.
Absolutely beautiful.
There's like, in this one here, there's teal green.
And you've got some that have got more transparency, others that are a little bit more opaque. Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
That's
you can see
wonderful.
collectively, and just by using a little spacer, just to let them kind of breathe into almost like the light sort of bounce around on the stones.
Yeah.
They are absolutely exceptional, aren't they? Exceptional. And you are going to get the chance to own these. Now, I don't know if you just said that.
I've just heard that. I thought
This
double
is,
that.
Oh, triple figures. Triple figures.
Yeah.
End of story. End of story. Price is coming in. 5 carats. 5 carats of very high grade. Ethiopian opal. 0800 644 655. I mean, you can tell, you can see they are really, really high grade, aren't they?
They are.
And the colours, everything that you're seeing in there.
Well, when you're looking for Ethiopian opal, that is exactly what you're looking for, isn't it?
Textbook. You want those flames of colour. You want those flashes of light. It's like we've reached into the sky, and I could do this. I'm tall. I reached into the sky and reached up.
You could get even higher if I lift you up.
You lift me up. You stand on the chair, and I'll reach up and get the northern lights. We'll reach and get the aurora borealis out of the sky. Pop them in there, and they're in there, and then you can put me down.
Okay.
But that's that is literally. Put me down. Oh no, not like that. I mean, place me on the floor.
Yeah, carefully. I won't drop you.
69.99. They are so special. If you are one of the people that are checking out on those, and you are probably going to be connoisseurs. You are probably going to be the high-end collectors because you recognise the beauty, you recognise the power of those colours that you're seeing within those opals. Stunning! Very, very well done indeed on that. That is luscious. Goodness gracious me. Well, see why they're a special, or that is a special strand of the day. Amazing, amazing. 15 minutes remaining.
Awesome.
We could bring some up. See, I think these would work very nice with the coated quartz that we had earlier on. Just clear quartz.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It just builds space into a design. A little bit of air, space.
Big space. It does. Clear quartz. Like David Bellamy.
David Bellamy.
Build
space into your designs.
I love the fact that I don't think Becky or Kerry will know who we're on about when we said that. No.
Absolute silence in there.
Through the undergrowth. 105. Oh, was that David Attenborough? Not sure. 105 carats.
This was Bellamy.
Bless. Clear quartz, graduated faceted rondelles, 7x4 to 8x5 and 18 centimetre strand. They are yummy and they're great to just have. They are great to have because you can, as I say, if you're building a design and you do want that break and that space build, they're going to be just great for everything, aren't they? But they glisten, they're really pretty still on the road.
Well, for bridal as well, those with pearls and you're sorted.
Lovely. And you obviously partner, he's bound to be. Obviously, you need
you need him there as well.
You need him there as well.
Yeah.
See, these are really lovely with when we talk about Swarovski spaces earlier on. You can have just a little bit of sparkle if you wanted to make that. Don't disregard it as a strand to use solely, kind of wholly on its own. You can do, but you can add a little bit of sparkly spaces, a bit of stardust spacer in between as well.
Also, if you just put one coloured gemstone in there, then it picks up and it translates through the
So I think you might need to mix even the top drill ones that we had.
Rosary link the rondelles and then have one of those coated ones at the bottom for earrings.
Oh, nice.
Make a drop. Yeah, and make a drop.
Cute. Just worth having as well for £11.95, 105 carats of your clear quartz. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Right, let's put those back in the right boxes. Sorry, which number, Don? Number 7 or 8? Number 8, yeah. Oh, it's magic. These are yummy. Oh, such big slabs of gemstones as well.
Look at this one.
Oh, that's funky, isn't it?
How cool.
They are delicious, multicolour aquamarine slabs. They certainly are. They feel really, really lovely as well. So obviously aquamarine, so your beryl gemstones, you're probably a bit more of your Heliodor kind of colours. Even if you might get some little flashes of pinks in there, some more of the greens. Obviously, if we're talking beryls. Beryl, then the greens obviously are a little bit more on your emerald side, your pinks a little bit more on your morganite side, but very nice, very, very nice sizes going on in there. 360 carats of your multicolour aquamarine. That blue is so, so wonderful. Very bright. That reminds me of Tom's jumper colour. It's very, very pretty. 38, very pretty, Tom. 38 centimetre strand. These are just, again, clear quartz we just had. Pop in one of those in between.
Perfect with those.
Perfect.
Ring. Even earrings. These aren't too big for an earring.
No, they would work really, really nicely. But so I love them. I just like them I like those on a bracelet because you've got the slabs. They do look absolutely fantastic. They are gorgeous. 0800 644 655 on the telephone lines, JewelleryMaker.com, and you can again mix them with your rose quartz. If you had the rose quartz earlier on, they'd look beautiful. What about one of the druses?
Oh yeah, because that's making the blue and the violet tones come out even more.
Yeah, it's going to pick them out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's oodles and strudels you could do with that. But plenty of gemstones on there, considering £15, going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, approximately 20, 21 on that particular strand. But again, you've got some lovely sort of, let me show you those two. Kind of poles apart. You've got one that's like spun candy floss but blue, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But you can kind of see that it looks like it's been spun inside, and then look at that in there as well. They are all fabulous, aren't they?
I love with the slabs. Just mixing these in as spaces in between. Would work. I can't get over this one here. Because it's got that little
really
stripe.
Cute. That'd be a nice ring, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I love that one.
So I would again get a couple of strands, because we can't. When we show these to you, we can't obviously guarantee you're going to get that one or that one. They're all going to be different, and that's why we love them. That's why we buy what we buy. But certainly a nice variety of little tones and hues in there. Some more of the greens, and I say that lovely sort of greeny yellow tone on there as well is really quite fabulous. And we've got, in fact, let's bring in the smaller ones. Ever so subtle, ever so subtle. So you might choose to go for a larger one and then a slightly smaller one.
But or just really random.
Totally. But you can. What's really nice there is you can see how different they are. So you've got a lot more of the greens on that strand, which I also really like. But 300 carats of aquamarine. So you've got 13 by 17 to 15 by 19 on those. So if you just concentrate maybe on two, you can see just ever so slightly smaller. Not you wouldn't notice, I guess, sort of at a quick glance. But all of those lovely colours again, and there's quite a depth to them. I don't know if we don't think we probably showed that to you. If I show it like that, they're not small slices at all. They're very much 3D, if that makes sense. I mean they are, but you can see there. If I even pop them on the table. Sorry, Michael. Got the different depths to the gemstones. Really cute. It's like a little fabulous pathway, isn't it?
It is.
Of course, that's a lovely blue. Look at that one there. Proper classic aquamarine. On its own, that gemstone, wire wrapped, prong set, call it what you will, set it as a ring for $12.95. Happy days. Happy days. That would be beautiful on its own, wouldn't it, for all of that carat weight? But you have everything going on in there as well. So I'd definitely pick up both of those strands.
Yeah, I would. And I'd mix them together just really randomly because I like the different shapes and depths and they just work really nicely together.
Yeah, definitely. Right, let's pop those ones back. Are we going back to the corner drilled ones, Honeybee? Yeah, I think we have to. Only because we've got a couple of these in basket still. Loads of you have checked out on these. And it's just very, very easy to see and to understand why, because they are a little bit... one of the stars of the show, I would say, to be perfectly... Apart from Deb, obviously, but you know. One of the stars of the show. And it's that... amazing corner drilled amethyst. These are fab. Now, I've got 20 of these in baskets. I don't have 20. I don't have anywhere close to 20 of these remaining now. So if they are in your basket and you're umming and ahhing, oohing and cooing and thinking, do I, don't I, do it. Because you only regret the things that you don't do or you don't grab hold of. They're always the things that irk you. They're always the things that you go, I wish I'd have had that amethyst. I wish I'd have had that rose quartz. They're the things that you always, it's like a little thorn. It's like a little itch you never get to scratch. So 30 carats of amethyst, corner drilled, step cut squares. We looked at the quality of these stones, and it was about the colour, the hue, the tone, the saturation. It was about the colour matching of the overall strand. It was about the expertise and skill and technical fabulousness of the lapidarists that work with these gemstones to cut them and bring out their life and energy. It was obviously the most amazing strand. 30 carats worth. And then we blast all of that out of the water and go to £11.95. Crazy days. Absolutely phenomenal opportunity of a lifetime going on with those. And to cut, very cleverly to cut in the corner, has to be done so precisely. You cannot be a micromillimetre out because they are just superb.
When you're working on that scale, every fraction of a millimetre really counts, because it jumps out at you.
Yeah, they are. And one of those is a ring. We said about a pair of earrings. Just to even have them in your ear, and they're sitting at that kind of diamond shape. They are going to catch. They're going to catch your eyes. They are, and of course, pleochroic gemstones. So the reds, the blues, the greens. If they're in your basket, check them out. Lots and lots of you have done. We've had the biggest reaction to this tonight, which I'm not surprised on, because they are fabulous, and you will look at those and you won't believe your lucky stars that you paid £11.95. If anything, those of you that have been successful, I'll give you a quick flash of that on my neckline. Sorry, doll, should tell you what I'm doing first. But those of you that have checked out on that strand, you will look at it, get it home, and go, I should have had two. Trust me. Absolutely. I mean, that is spectacular, isn't it? If you're going to a posh do, a function or something like that, and wearing a necklace, my wordy. I think you've, won the lottery or something. Very well done. Congratulations to each and every single one of you that have been with us tonight. I'd like to say it's been fun and a joy and a pleasure, but it's been more than that. It's been lovely to work with you.
It's been so good to see you.
It's been ace. It's been too long. Thank you to all of you for staying with us tonight. When are you back with us, gorgeous?
Sunday for a late show.
Fabulous. With Becky again, you lucky. Was it Kerry? Sorry, and Michael. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you want to watch any of the repeats on YouTube, of course you can. I'll be back with you very soon. But until then, sleep well in your beds, and it's a big good night from all of the team here at JewelleryMaker, and we'll see you bright and early at 8 in the morning. Night.
The JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame is